Come on, fix yourself. Yeah, but that ain't how that go. That ain't how that go. Alright. Ha. What up, gang? Squad, goons. I had a crazy technical difficulty in the beginning of this. Woo, you feel me? But we back. What up, goons and motherfucking goonettes? Huh. And we back. It look like I'm looking at the camera this way. I don't know why, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. Your boy had to take a break, man. Of course, like I had a lot going on, man. I had a lot of things to rethink. I had a lot of technical difficulties. I had to update some stuff. I had to. Whew, man, your boy been going through it, man. I need my people's support, man. I need them donations, man. God damn. I need them donations, man. Seriously. I need them donations, man. For real. I need my team, man. Where everybody at? You know what I mean? I popped out. Man. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just letting everybody know that we live. You feel me? Putting it out on all the all the other platforms and stuff like that. Let them know that we live is lit. It's a lituation. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that, you know what I'm saying, to come pop out, come support the team, come support the squad, come support the goons and the goonettes. You feel me? Hey, man, I can't wait for y'all to get in here, man. Like, damn, man, what's been going on, man? What y'all been up to? What y'all got going on, man? Like, dang, I feel like I ain't spoke to y'all in like a year, and it only been almost a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, and but what's crazy is I was trying to go live. Right? But it wasn't. For one, the camera was trash, right? The live camera on the computer was trash. You feel me? And then I'm like, I was super tired. On top of the live cameras looking ugly. Oh man, I just had a lot going on, man. Like, for real, a lot. Hey, who in the chat? Say something so I can see if everybody's name's popping up, so I can see what's going on. I can't see the chat. Somebody say something. Double tap the screen. Okay, to go rabbit. All right, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Like the live. Like the live. Like the live. I'm back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? We about to get a litty to titty. You feel me? Wow. Okay, there it go. 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 Double tap the screen. Double tap your screen. Double tap your screen. Pat pat. Pat pat. Pat pat. That's all you gotta do. You feel me? Double tap the screen. You know what I mean? I'm I'm over here trying to uh, 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 um, send out the rest of the whatchamacallits to let everybody know that we live. Um, yeah, just to let everybody know that we live and it's lit. But y'all remember what we was watching, right? We was watching the dude the guy from Jacksonville that killed this like uh hold on y'all. All right, that's good. I'm trying to see what's going on. Yeah, he killed his baby mama. He killed his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever she was doing. He offed her on some jealous stuff because he was jealous that she was about to leave his goofy. You know what I'm saying? So he offed her and then left the kids. He left he left 3-year-old kids in the room with their mom. He left the 3-year-old kids in a room with their mom. You hear me? He left the 3-year-old kids in a room with their dead mom for 13 to 17 hours. No food, no water, no nothing. Hold on, wait, y'all, wait. Before I even continue with this live, rest in peace, rich homie Quan. Seriously, rest in peace, rich homie Quan. That right too. You know it only make you feel some type of way. When they hit that Tyson face, I dropped down to my knees, thankful for life today. Yeah, rest in peace, rich homie Quan, man. Uh, but yeah, it's a crazy little situation with that whole thing, as far as the guy that killed his baby mother because he was on some jealous stuff. He was basically on that type time, like, if I can't have you, nobody can. And that's the type time Buddy was on. So we're gonna pick up where we left off at. I'm about to I'm about to I'm about to play the video so y'all can get into it. It looked like I'm looking all over the place because the camera lens is crazy. It's over here, but it's like over there, but then it's looking right at me at the same time. So I'm like, hello. But yeah, I missed y'all, man. I really did. I couldn't wait to get back. I just had some technical difficulties and a lot of other on that I had to take care of. Had to make sure my mind was right before I decided to jump on live. That ain't me. I'm not jumping on. I'm not jumping on my platform and making a fool of myself. That ain't happening. You feel me? So before I even allow that to happen, I'm gonna get in the right state of mind, and then I'm gonna jump on out there. I'll be back. Listen, I ain't going. I'm never going for too long. Yeah, I'll come right back. You feel me? All right. So whoever up in the clouds right now, I need y'all to double tap y'all screen, like the live, like the live, like the live, like the live. If you ain't gonna say nothing, at least you can support the gang. Like double tap your screen, tap tap. That's it. You feel me? If you don't feel like staying, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Maybe another time. Then it's all love. You feel me? It ain't nothing personal. It's all love. You know what I mean? It's just business. That's all. You know what I mean? So if you can come out the clouds and come down to earth into the chat, say what's up, say hello. You feel me? Introduce yourself. You know what I mean? My name's OZ. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah. We're about to get into the we're about to start this video. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start this video and we're gonna go from there. Let me let's see how it's looking. We got a whole new little setup. Got a lot going on, y'all. Let's see. Alright, this is part 3. Because we already did part 1 and part 2. So this is part 3 of Jerome Wrong. He unalived the mother of his children, left the kids in the house unattended for 13 to 17 hours. The mom found the kids, and when they found her, they was laying on top of her deceased body with kid blankets. That's a terrible situation. I don't even want to know how yeah. And again, rest in peace, rich homie Quan. Um, yeah, and also rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. He passed away too. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. Fat Man Scoop, Brooklyn Clan, Timberland, Timberland, whatever y'all say, whatever I say, y'all gotta do whatever I say, y'all gotta do whatever I say, y'all gotta do that, ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hit that like button. Messages, a conversation, the history. She wanted to get married, and I wanted to get married too.
This is how part two ended.
Solidified? You just called the relationship solidified, was it? She's saying bye. Our presence. No, you signed over the rights. That's what we both talk like that to each other. But at the end of the day, we never mean it. If you look at the last thing she said to me, she said, I said to something. I was talking about, how a woman. We talking about women and men, the difference in running households or something like that. And she was like, does that mean that you finally want to make
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. Pop out.
Get married? She said that to me yesterday around 4
Double tap the screen, like the live. And let's get it. We back.
And today she's dead. I wish that I had responded to her.
Mm-hmm. I need y'all to come out the clouds. Come down to the chat. Say what's up. Don't be scared.
No, you seem like you've convinced yourself of that story. It's the truth. It's the truth. She would get nasty with me whenever I wouldn't budge for her. You never got nasty with her? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't say that I did. But at the end of the day, I knew that we still loved each other. I knew that me and her could get through anything. I knew that she and I would always be in each other's good graces. Until she didn't want that anymore. No, she did. Until she was finally done. No, I'm telling you, she did want that. These situations always eventually end up finally done. No, you weren't gonna let that happen. No, she wanted to make us work. She wanted a family. Yeah, she wanted a family. She wanted a real man to commit to her and be there for her. Not
this guy's a psycho.
Her, not wanting to post her. If you look at the message and we talked about it yesterday. How many social media applications you got? You got Instagram, Facebook? Yeah. How many pictures of her on your Facebook and Instagram? I archived them. How many pictures of her on your Facebook and Instagram? Right now. Meaning nobody can see them, right? You don't have any pictures of her. That's why she felt like I was hiding her. Why were you? I really wasn't. I felt like we need to get married first before I do all that. She was done. She knew what you were doing. No, she wasn't. You were keeping her in the shadows while you did what you ran around the country doing what you wanted to do. If you look at the text message.
Ladies, real quick, this is for the ladies. This is for the ladies. Do y'all, if y'all dealing with a guy, do he gotta post y'all on social media and all that? Do y'all care for that? I need to know, ladies.
Messages, you'll see that she said she was done, bro. Done. She wasn't. She was ready to cut you out. Yesterday, I told her. I said she was sick of the back and forth. Yeah. She was sick of knives and guns and drama and doors being kicked in. Yesterday, I told her. I said I wanted to move our family up north. She said that we need to be married first. And then I'll come.
So if you're dealing with a guy, he gotta post you on Instagram and all that.
No, I could have done it. You could have, but you chose not to. If I would have showed, she was done. No, she wasn't. If I would have showed up yesterday and said, "Let's get married," she would have said, "Let's do it." No, because if that's what you really wanted, you wouldn't have spent the last week in Middleburg. You spent the week with her. You're in town. That's where your kids are. But you're gone all the time. But she and I. Why not take advantage of every minute here to be around her and the kids? But she and I, we were engaged. And we put the engagement on hold. She had her engagement ring. Sometimes I guess that she would wear it out. But when it came down to you weren't done playing, man. I mean, she called you on it. No, I think that when it came down, she called you on it. You weren't done playing. You weren't ready to commit. You didn't want to be what she wanted to be. She loved me. She loved you, but she was done. She really wasn't. If you look at the whole conversation that we had,
Yeah, I would not.
Yesterday. No, yesterday she.
And me personally, I ain't doing none of that. My personal life gonna be my personal life. That's it. Straight like that. And if she can't handle that, then I don't know what to tell her. Like, I made that mistake before. And it came back to bite me in the a-hole. I'm not making that mistake again.
She said that she wanted to be with each other.
And I'm not saying all women is the same. I'm not saying that at all. But that with me, that effed it up for everybody. I'm cool. I would never in a million years would I ever. I'm not mentioning nobody, posting nobody, none of that. I'm cool. You ain't even gotta post me. I don't care. Like, I'm not that type. You ain't gotta post me. None of that. Nizzo.
Even if you look at this past week's text messages, you'll see a message in there when she says. I don't look at past weeks. I can look at last night's. She didn't want you in her life. No, when she says she didn't want you in her kids' life. That's not the truth. She didn't want you to have any rights. That's not the truth. Because you wanted to go play up. No, that's not the truth. You didn't want to send them any money. That's not the truth. You didn't want to have anything to do with them. That's not the truth. You wanted your free space that you said. She would make that stuff up. You're in town and you're staying with your parents. You're not even staying with her. She knew I loved you. You haven't seen her in a week. And she knew I was active in my kids' lives. You haven't seen her in a week. She knew that I would never be in my children's lives. You didn't see them for a week. You're living. I was talking to her. I was talking. The last time you wanted nothing to do with her. No, that's not true. And the second she tried to cut you out of her life, you couldn't handle it. No, that's not true. I needed space. The last time. Why'd you need space?
They getting on his ass. Yeah.
The last time I saw her was last Saturday.
Jeremiah, your ass is going to jail.
I've known her since I was in the ninth grade. She trusted you, she loved you, she wanted it forever, and this is where it got her. I didn't do anything to her. I would never touch her. Just pull a BB gun on her. I know, but I would never hurt. Send pictures back and forth, the knives and guns. At the end of the day, that's something. Had that type of stuff going on. Sometimes I didn't even feel like I had to mention it. That's how you left her. That's what you did to her. I didn't do that. You see your kid's blanket right there on her? I did.
Man, that's crazy. Yes, you did. You did that. You did that, Jeremiah.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
You know where your 3-year-old kid laid for hours? I didn't do that. By himself.
Yes, you did.
By herself. Left in that apartment alone.
Oh. What's going on? What's happening? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let's get it right. Come on, what are you doing? Why is the connection weak? What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Let me deal with this real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. My apologies, y'all.
It's got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
Then we'll take it.
Aren't you a little too old to be playing football?
All right, we back.
They want
We
somebody
back.
that can run
We
40,
back.
not
We
somebody
back.
that's 40. When the coach calls
We
you
back.
number, you gonna say G56. Bingo.
We back, y'all.
Hello. Mr. Howard, right? Okay.
We back.
First, I want to make sure that this is very clear as YouTube makes it.
We back.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's something. Had that type of stuff going on. Sometimes I didn't really feel like I had to mention it.
We back.
That's how you left her. That's what you did to her.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Blanket right there on her?
Yes, you did. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I didn't do that.
Do you know who put that kid's blanket on her?
I didn't do that.
Your 3-year-old kid. You know where your 3-year-old kid laid for
What's
hours
up, y'all? Come out the sky. Drop down to the comments. Say what's up.
By herself.
I need y'all to double tap y'all
Left
screen.
her
Like the
on
live.
her own.
There should have been 2 casings next to her.
Come down, say what's up.
But one of those casings was in your kid's room because they were running around playing stuff in the apartment all day, left unattended on their own.
I wasn't over there.
That's what happens when you hold the clock 43 episodes on his head.
I should have protected her.
You should have.
From yourself.
But what'd you do instead?
I wasn't there.
You should have let her go. You weren't ready to commit. She didn't
I
want that
wasn't
anymore.
there.
She got so sick and tired of that bullshit.
She was so in love with
She
me.
was ready to let go.
No, you was jealous,
Not
nigga.
anymore. She wanted to let go.
Nigga, you was jealous.
Not true. I knew how she felt.
She said goodbye. She said
So
she
you
wanted
said,
to
if
go.
I can't have you, Nobody
look at how many
can.
times we both said goodbye.
and off
look
that
at my
girl
response when I
in front of
said-
your
I told her-
3-year-old
I
child.
said you didn't even apologize.
2 kids.
No, I told her. I said,
And you
you
left
didn't
them in
even
that
apologize
house,
to me about
laying on
something
their dead mother.
kids right.
You
And
rat
then she
bastard.
told me, she said, you know, I didn't mean that. I said it because I was mad, and I said you need to apologize to me. And that's when she sent me a
She was
text message. She
laying right there.
apologized.
She was laying right there when she said, "You don't have to do
She
this."
sent me a text message.
She said,
saying
"I
she
love you.
apologized.
You don't have to do this."
I don't know.
Daddy,
The kids were going to be there. That's why you
I
locked
don't
the door
know.
on your way
I
out.
don't know who she was dealing with.
Her mom had to use the key when she went in there today.
I don't know who she was dealing with.
The only person that's going to take the time to lock the door and try to make sure it's at least somewhat
Double
secure
tap the
is you,
screen.
because
Like
your
the
kids
live.
are in there,
Double
you
tap
knew
the
that.
screen. Like the live.
I want to find.
But you couldn't call her mom. You had to wait. You had to wait all day long to make it look like. I don't know
Hey, y'all
what's
can't
going
show
on.
me
I
no
can't get
love.
hold
What's
of
up
her.
with that?
You couldn't call right away.
I never.
You
called
had to
mom.
wait because you
I
went
never
in
called her mom.
self-preservation mode.
No, I
Let me
never.
save myself.
No, I never call her mom. When me and her would get into arguments and stuff, I would never get her mom involved. So when it comes down to it,
You got pissed off. You got emotional.
No, everything is messing up right now.
You shot
Hey,
her
Rabbit,
in
is
her
the screen
own bed,
okay?
The same bed you probably.
Can you see? Can you hear?
I've never.
The same bed that you used to have sex with her in that. And there's a bullet in that pillow, right where she laid her head last
I
night.
didn't touch
Huh?
her. I didn't do anything to her.
All that back and forth bullshit, guns, kicking doors,
I
and
didn't-
pulling guns. This is where it got you.
I didn't do anything
Nice.
to her. I didn't touch her.
Just tell the story, man. What happened?
I did
Tell the story.
the last time I saw her.
No, I don't need to hear all that.
Last week.
No, that's not true.
All right, good, good. Everything good. All right, good.
This is the last time you saw her.
It's not. I didn't even know what happened to her until y'all told me.
your sister knew what happened. Your mom knew what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Your
wrong.
sister and your mom.
When
They
I
knew what
don't know
happened.
what's going on, but
Before you showed
we're gonna
up,
make the best of it.
You didn't go.
they had been contacted.
Really?
They knew something was wrong.
well, why didn't anybody contact me?
Why'd you show
Cause
up
you
at the scene?
did it.
Oh, we were gonna contact you, and you knew that. That's why you showed up. But you came without a key because you knew you'd already called her mom, or you left her mom to find her like that, so you didn't have to.
Facts.
No, I showed up over there because
You were hoping to never see what you did to her.
I called her countless times. I tried to go in there. I didn't know that she had even had anything done to her. I did not know. I didn't know what happened to her until you guys told me when we came in here.
You think it's a coincidence that 2 weeks prior to this, you broke her door and you held a gun to her head,
I don't think
and
that.
then she's found with gunshots in a broken door? Isn't that a little bit of a coincidence?
Daddy shot mommy.
I didn't do
This, I love you.
I didn't do anything to her, and I did go back over there. Once I left there last week, On that
After you held a gun to her head and kicked her door
a
up?
BB gun.
Your phone might not have gone back over there, but you did. I don't know why. Actually, I wouldn't know because you deleted your location history after the 15th.
I don't.
That's why you were very quick to say it's been a week since I've been over there because that's what your phone shows.
No, I just know where I've been. I didn't know that anything happened to her. I didn't even know that my family
Hell
had
of
been
a liar.
contacted about something that happened to her.
Why wouldn't they contact you?
I don't know. Maybe they were worried about how I would handle it.
Because you already handled it. That's why.
You haven't seemed to,
Right
you
now,
haven't seemed to have an issue at all.
You'll see.
You weren't even concerned about her when you showed up and you saw police everywhere.
I didn't know what happened.
You didn't even ask about your kids for hours until
I
we
didn't
mentioned
know
them.
what happened. How can I ask about something that I don't know?
How did your family know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me tell you this. If you dropped your son off at his girlfriend's house, police everywhere, police tape, people standing everywhere, and the second you walk up, your son walks up, they take him into custody, what would you do? Would you drive away? Would you go see why he got taken into custody? What would you do?
I didn't know that my kids had gone into any type of custody.
Listen to me. No. Listen
I
to me.
got-
Listen to me. Theoretically, you have an adult son. You drop him off at his girlfriend's apartment complex. There's tape everywhere. There's police everywhere.
Yeah.
He done lost every
I told
case he
him
had.
he asked me, he said, am I dropping you off or am I supposed to wait on you? I said, I don't know. I said, maybe she'll be able to bring me out to Middleburg after I head over here. Once I got there, they said that they weren't letting anybody else outside of residents go into the buildings. And once he said that to me, they didn't want to tell me what happened. So I started walking back towards the car, and he said, hey, I need you to come here. So I asked him, I said, what's going on? I didn't know what's going on.
Was your dad still there, or did he just drop you off and leave?
He sat there for a minute because I guess he was trying to see what was going on too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he knew. If my mom and my sister knew,
What about when they took you into custody?
I didn't see him after that.
Okay. Had he already left before you were taken into custody?
I don't know. Once they took me into custody, it was hard to kind of
Do you think if he saw you taken into custody, he would have come and seen what was going on?
They had the whole area blocked off.
If he saw you being taken into custody, do you think he would have come and seen what was going on?
I don't know.
Or do you think he cares?
Stepdad. Maybe he didn't care. He probably didn't even want to give me a ride. I don't know.
Were you still there when the police came and knocked on the door?
I would like to take the time to thank all of our members. Your support really helped. Consider joining our Patreon. The link is in the description below. Okay, let's get back to it.
If he saw you being taken into custody, do you think he would have come and seen what was going on?
I don't know.
Or do you think he cares?
Stepdad. Maybe he didn't care. He probably didn't even want to give me a ride. I don't know.
Were you still there when the police came and knocked on the door?
No, what door?
Knocked on her apartment door last night. Were you still there? After you did this, how long did you hang around?
I was never there. The first time that I showed up at that apartment complex was around 6 p.m. That was my first time going over.
So it's your position that some random guy that maybe she was seeing, maybe she wasn't, that your 3-year-old son also calls daddy.
I don't know. Like, a lot of guys know that she loves me. A lot of guys, and some guys get jealous of that. You know,
What?
I'm a guy.
Which guys are those? Which guys are those? Because earlier you said you didn't know anything about any guys. So
This the part you start adding all these new
I've
characters.
been out, and guys.
Has she told you about other guys?
No, but I've heard stuff.
I've heard stuff.
About other guys?
But earlier it was, no, she wouldn't do that.
Have you heard about other guys? Have you asked her about other guys?
Yeah, I have asked her.
What did she tell you?
She's had times where she said stuff like, no, she doesn't feel that way. She loves me. No, she would never deal with another man. Just like in that picture, she said, in a text, she said, no, me and you have 2 kids going on 3. I don't want any other man. I just want you. Like she said, that stuff.
How did you calm the kids down afterwards?
Calm the kids after what?
Did you have to go put your hand over their mouth?
What do you mean?
Man, this guy's a goofy.
What are you talking about?
Did you tell your son? Don't say anything.
After what?
When you shot his mom in front of him,
I
yo.
wasn't there.
You a goofy.
I didn't do anything. The first time that I got to that apartment
You little
complex
you tender
was this
tender
afternoon.
Diot,
That
man.
was my
You
first
tender,
time being
you know what I
there
mean?
after since last Saturday.
Since last night.
How
I was
does
there last night.
how does me telling you that she's passed away send you in a, you know, balling, curling up and everything, but these pictures you don't have any reaction to?
You're asking me questions. I feel how I feel, but I still have to be strong in this situation. I still have to. My kids, I have to deal with my kids. I have to worry about raising them. And
No, you ain't gonna be raising them, bro.
You didn't
Sorry.
hear about him when you left him there.
You think you're gonna
I
have
wasn't
custody of
there.
your kids after this?
You can forget it.
I don't know.
That was a grand plan in your mind. That ain't gonna work.
Maybe
Somebody gonna be
between
raising you.
her mother and me. I don't know. Maybe her mother can keep them while I'm up north, and I can come and visit.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Jacksonville.
raising
I don't
somebody's
know.
flagpole inside.
But that's how I'm thinking after that stuff happened. She was a great mother. And I didn't want anything to
Exactly,
happen.
especially a
was.
3-year-old. Ain't no
She
3-year-old gonna be like,
ran around the country doing.
ain't no
Tattooed
3-year-old
my name
baby
on her
out of
wrist
nowhere
and
gonna
her
say,
hip, different things.
Daddy shot mommy.
She
That's
loves
what she
me.
wanted at one point in her
Ain't no
life.
3-year-old
She
gonna
knew-
do that.
No, if you
She
look
knew
at
you were never
They
gonna
don't
come
make
around.
that up.
if you look at the text
We
messages,
looked at him. She told you goodbye. She told you were nothing.
if
She
you
told you she didn't want you to have any rights to the kids anymore. That's what she
that's
said.
not what she said. She
We
said
read them to you.
no. She said I want you to terminate her. And then once I said something to her, because I stopped talking to her after that, I said, why didn't you apologize to me about saying that you want me to terminate my rights? She said, you shouldn't have. She said something like, you should have taken me serious. You know I was just angry when I said it. And we talked about making the family work again. Like,
It was never gonna work.
This guy's a
It
fucking
could've.
You
narcissist.
held a gun to your head. You
No.
kicked her door down.
no, I didn't kick her door down.
You came back and did it again.
No, I
And then
didn't.
shot her in her own bed.
The last
And
time
then left your two
shot
kids
her in
there with her
bed,
dead, laying there.
I didn't leave my kids anywhere, and I didn't do anything to her.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the
That's the
channel.
The last time
Like the live.
that I saw her,
You want to support the
She did
platform,
good.
support the
She does
channel.
pictures, man.
last
Shoot me a
the
cash
last time I
app,
saw her, she did not look like
OZ1700,
this.
$OZ
The
1700.
last time I saw her,
Yeah, come on, let's get it rocking, y'all. Let's do it.
I didn't go over there last night. I wasn't there.
It's funny how you have an answer for everything except the actual important stuff, like these guns that are just missing out there in the wind.
Facts. They got answers for
Why
everything.
you came all the way across town without a key to get inside the own apartment that you knew your kids were in and you couldn't get hold of their mom.
I mean,
He's right. He do that. He do that the whole time. He keep talking about the messages that's not even there no more.
How are you gonna do that if you can't get a hold of her?
A person was willing to make a blank trip or a good trip. It's been plenty of times when I stopped over there before and she just opened the door for me. She would just open it for me.
You acted like earlier that, you know, she might be seeing other dudes you don't really know.
I don't
too
know.
much into that. But so why all the violent arguments?
I mean, for me,
What were the violent arguments even about? Why did she pull a knife on you when you held your daughter?
I've been in Jacksonville for about 2 weeks now. Since I came back. Maybe 2.5. I'm not sure specifically. But you know, when you stay in a different place than a woman, it takes away a lot of the mess.
Why were you? Go back to earlier what you said. Why do you have to stay at your parents' house? Why can't you stay with her and your children when you're in town?
I mean, the last time I came for
Hey, who up in the clouds? Come down and say what's up.
Why can't you stay?
Come say what's up in the chat. It's
It's
all love over here.
Arrangements.
Come out the clouds. Come down to earth. Come say what's up.
Why not just stop messing with her then? Why not just leave her alone, let her go on about her life?
Because it wasn't that type of situation. She and I,
Why not let her go be with a man that was going to commit to her?
she and I, we've always been committed to each other, and we still are committed to each other. We still are, even through it all. We just had a tough
I
time.
posted it.
We had tough
She
Yeah,
didn't
times.
want you anymore. She was done.
She did.
She said you were nothing.
That's not true.
No.
She said it in a text, but she was just trying to be mean.
You posted what?
She said you were
In the
nothing.
chat.
No, she was just trying to be spiteful. Like most people do when they upset.
Over the last 3 weeks, she said nothing.
She said
in all
no,
arguments.
No, she said that after she said you don't love me.
I'm happy you think this is a joke.
Friday!
You don't care about me.
No,
Show me every day.
You want a game and watch
I
it.
won't text or reach out anymore.
It's cool as long as you here Friday.
You have pride issues.
She said that.
I missed y'all, man, for real, man. I had a lot going on, man.
That's what it was about.
I had a lot going on, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Holding you accountable. She's gonna go to the court.
I won't go missing again, I promise.
No, I mean, even if she
I just had to square some stuff away, but I'm back now.
No.
She go as you please.
She knows that I gave her more in support than what she would have got if she would have taken me to the courts. She knew that. That's why she would never do it, and then we would always make it work.
I know you still like her. Please just leave me alone.
Oh, I didn't know what you was talking about, Rabbit.
That's all she's saying. She doesn't say anything decent in here. She doesn't say that she wants you. She doesn't say she wants to be with you.
You skipping text
I'm not
messages.
skipping. I'm reading through them.
Yeah, I'm
It's
good.
I'll be
alright.
She apologized.
It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
She asked me, said, when are you
You feel
coming
me?
home? I want she was
It
like,
ain't
I want you to come
nothing. It ain't
home,
nothing that
right?
a law can't take care of.
It isn't a sometime job. It's a
But I'll be alright though,
job,
for sure. But I'm back for sure.
Yeah.
I had to get my mind right.
You to help me.
Haven't had technical
You're not
difficulties.
around because you want your space.
Had a lot of technical difficulties with the equipment, bunch of man. But now we good. We straight. We back in the game. You know what I'm saying?
3 weeks.
We back in the game.
You haven't given me anything in 3
You know what I mean? We gotta get these donations and drop a bag. You feel me?
She didn't make that much money, so I ended up giving
Yeah.
her more money than what she would have gotten. Make sure that she was good, just to make sure she was taken care of.
She was taken care of.
Double tap the screen, y'all. Double tap the screen. Everybody up there in the clouds, come down to earth. Come say what's up. What's up? It's all love over here. It's the gang over here.
You really
Double
don't
tap
have
the
purpose.
screen, like
I
the
don't
live.
think I'll ever be the same after this.
I know she was
Show your
talking
boy
about
some
social
love.
media when she wrote that.
Shit, hit me with a cash app. You know what I mean? $, OC1700. Support the channel.
She'll say, look, oh, that's what you put on
Go
your
subscribe to
social
the
media. She
channel.
put something else
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she asked me that.
Straight like that. No chaser.
Yeah, but she can only go to do that, so she finally realized you were never going to. So
No, she didn't. She didn't.
You just need
Hold
to
on, I got new.
tighten up. You can.
Alright, for everybody that don't know what's going on, for everybody that's just joining the live, this goofy right here, this goofy Frogger looking dude right here, he killed the mother of his kids because he was jealous that she ain't wanting no more. So he was on some, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. But not only did he offer her in front of their 3-year-old children, and then left her deceased body in the house with the 3-year-old children for 13 to 17 hours. No food, no water, no nothing. You feel me? Them kids ain't have nothing. And the mom, when the mom and the police found the kids, they was laying on their mama with their kitty blankets on top of her deceased body. Talk about a whammy. That's crazy. Let's get back into it, gang. Got any questions? Holla at me.
Couldn't even apologize, sir. I didn't do anything to you.
Shit,
You're turning the blame. Just
hit
like
me
you
with the
were again. You're
hit
turning
me with the
blame on her.
woo-wop, man. Hit me with the
You
cash
apologized,
app.
You said I've got nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, 5 and 3.
Here,
My
this
apologies.
is
Thanks,
Susan.
Rabbit. Thank you.
You've always got one.
Thank you. That's why I'm glad to have y'all. Y'all got my back. You know what I
A
mean?
long time she was
Thank
giving
you.
me a hard time.
It was a mistake to text you. It won't happen again.
No, she said that because she felt like I wasn't
You
responsible.
can't hurt me anymore because you never loved me, and I realized that just now.
you've made yourself the victim in every situation.
No, she was just, you see that she was playing a victim in those situations.
She's a victim of aggravated battery and aggravated assault when you held a gun to her.
No, she's
a victim of being a single mom when you ran up off north and you're not supporting her.
I support
And the second she wants to cut ties,
Hey, Rabbit, talk like you got some sense.
And I
how did any of
over-supported
this
her.
text I just read?
No,
Say you
that's not
welcome.
But you didn't want to cut ties. She didn't want to have anything
She
to do
just
with it.
said, don't you want our family? That tells you that she just wanted to be married. She just wanted to be married.
Yes,
That's all
keep
she
it about
wanted.
the kids, superhero. I have nothing to say.
No,
No, that's what she said.
no. I made a Facebook. No, I made an Instagram post, and it said like Batman single, Superman single, and then I put, oh, I must be single, and she was like, oh, all right, superhero, and that she got upset about it.
She asked you to stop being mad at her because she was really depressed about how you were treating her.
She got upset.
They had a lot of social media
She wanted
issues,
that.
man.
All that stuff resulted.
And you wanted nothing to do with her, so she moved on, and you couldn't handle it.
No, I don't think she moved on, but
You broke her door.
But I do think
you
that
held
she
a
was
gun
seeing.
to her
I do
head.
think she was seeing somebody else.
So that means she moved on, bro. What are you talking
I do
about?
think that she was
You
seeing
just
somebody
wanted
else.
to have. You just wanted that when you were in town a few nights a month.
I think that she was seeing somebody else though.
That means that means she moved on.
I hope you.
What are you
yourself
talking
last night because
about,
You were pushing
Goofy?
me further and further away. You couldn't even answer the question. How would it make you feel if you never saw me again? And you don't answer the question. You go hours without answering a question.
A lot of times she would.
I won't contact you or reach out.
A lot of times she would over.
You had nothing to say to that.
She used to over exaggerate stuff.
Just like you.
Oh, apparently you're in a hotel party this whole time. No wonder you're not.
It's like you
responding.
explain. It's
You're
like
out
you
with
trying to
other women.
explain yourself, but in the memory of her.
She was ready to move
It's more
on.
of a gathering. Oh, okay, sorry. It wasn't a party. It was a gathering. My bad. I was mistaken.
She was
Of
ready to
course
move
it
on.
was.
And it wasn't a party. It was like I had a drink with a friend.
No, of course.
I was being nasty. Like she likes to be nasty.
You were being nasty, all right?
Yeah, you know how she'll say something, and you know how she'll say.
All she said is she wants nothing to do with you.
No,
That's all she said.
No, she did. She wanted everything to do with me. She wanted everything to do
I
with
feel
me.
like I need to go through your message. I think you know my ex-wife, man. Y'all got a lot in common, bro. Y'all been the victim of everything.
I'm saying no, but the point he keeps going back to in the text messages is saying that she didn't want anything to do with me. But on the flip side, we just saw the message that said, "Don't you want our family?" That tells you that she wanted everything to do with me. She was just angry when she sent that to me.
She was ready to
Yo,
move on.
Buddy is a
She was
narcissist. He lost his mind.
ready to move on. She wanted a man.
When I get to Connecticut, I'm only coming on holidays. Talk to you later. So you didn't even want to come see him. You were happy to be out.
I was saying that out of anger.
That was your little hidden away family.
Did you just shoot her out of anger? Did you just break her door out of anger? Did you just hold the gun at her out of
I
anger?
didn't touch her.
I'm not fooled by you, man. You got a very violent side to you.
I
Very
didn't touch her.
violent.
Yeah.
You're hiding it, and you
The
think,
past-
you think you're good at
The
it.
past 4 women you've been with, you've been violent.
You snap.
You took a gun to a woman's house.
You get emotional and you snap.
Your own family trespassed you
Yeah,
against
you
their
lose
house.
control. You're
My
calm,
family
cool,
doesn't
you're
do
a
anything
player,
like that.
you're smooth with the ladies and all that until this happens. Until they say, hey,
I didn't touch her.
She had to start therapy. I'm mentally drained. I had to start therapy.
She used to she used to shake my son. She had mental health issues.
You wouldn't answer the phone. You
He
hung
not.
the
He
phone.
never gonna answer that
She
question.
had mental health issues.
Why did you
This
block
dude's
her
a
number?
goofy.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk.
But they already know he killed her.
She had mental health issues.
You disrespect me so much. I don't know why I reached out. Your ego is going to cause you to lose your family for good. You
wanted to
don't
make-
love.
she
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
don't
make the
love me.
family work.
Where does any of this say that?
I wanted to make the family work as well.
Why? You were going to gatherings.
If you wanted to make the family work, bro, why did you offer, bro? And why did you kill her in front of the kids?
You said you
And then left the kids in there, bro. What they did, mom.
why didn't you just like, after all this, why didn't you just stop in the communication?
I mean, she loved
Facts.
me and I loved her. And
But wait until you hear what he did with the other
I'm
women.
not even eating.
They gonna
I
bring
really
that
don't
up.
think you love me at all.
That's
You
love.
didn't respond.
Those pictures are love. That's how
He
you
ain't
loved
kill
her.
him or nothing.
You loved her so much, you left her like that.
I would have protected her. I would have never had her.
You
looking
just said, I guess I'll be a single parent raising my kids. Now this is your plan. That's
would've-
what you wanted, my girl.
Uh-uh.
You couldn't control her anymore.
No, that's
She finally was breaking free of your grip. You
that's
could not control her.
that's what I would have to do based on the now.
You were losing control.
No,
She said, I want us to get help, and you sent her an emoji with no mouth because you didn't want to talk, because you didn't want to get help.
no, she wanted us to go to counseling.
Yeah, and you didn't want to.
No,
Yeah.
This ain't
No, there's that gun again, that Glock 43X.
Just
It went
didn't have
missing
time.
6 months before this photo was
the
taken.
same picture.
Yeah, it's the same picture as the
same picture we talked
it's the
about
same
an hour
picture
ago.
right here. Yeah.
Hold on, play the audio one more time.
Oh yeah, what does that say? Oh, hold on.
About the knife. That's the knife you tried.
Bro, that's the knife you tried to stab me
Yeah,
with.
that's the knife.
On the same counter as the gun.
Yeah,
What
when
was
they
the point of
go.
that? What was the point of you doing that and taking
No, because
No, because no. Just
I had to do
Sign
that.
your rights over and leave us alone.
No, because she got mad with me. Exactly. She
Yeah,
kept
I
trying.
would too if you held it.
She was trying to play the victim, and I told her, I
You've
said,
been playing the victim
some of
the
stuff
whole
that took
time,
place, I
gang.
said I recorded it. Once I said and I recorded
You worse
some
than
of
a
it,
female,
she started
bro.
acting like she had some sense.
Why'd you record it?
I
Because he
did.
knew he was in the
No,
wrong.
I didn't record it.
You did right here. You took a picture of it.
No, I didn't record the whole altercation. I said I recorded the altercation, and she started saying that she didn't want to say anything about it and stuff because she was in the wrong. I made that up just to show that just to let her know that I knew she was in
You
the
just
wrong.
said you
I
pulled
didn't
out
tell
a knife
anybody
and that
about
made
what she
me
did.
grab my gun.
Right.
All I
Goofy.
see is you putting
You're
a
a
gun
goofy.
to my head, and I think I have PTSD from all the things you've put me
Yeah,
through.
look,
I'm
baby,
done.
if anybody was gonna have PTSD,
You called it your
should have been
gun.
me.
You called it your gun, and then
Yeah, I
not
grabbed
2
a
minutes
little BB
later,
gun.
not 2 minutes later, you said
Nope.
you threatened me with a knife.
Because
and you
because he tried he was abusive to her.
The gun that you threatened her with.
But she got up out of there. She knew better.
Glock 43X.
She probably took a picture of it because she probably had possession of it.
How did she have possession of it if 7 months before this you reported it lost?
I don't know. It was reported lost
Because
in her
it's the
apartment.
same gun that you just said that you used.
It was reported lost in her apartment.
You made me pull out my gun. You
It
didn't
was-
make me pull out a BB gun. You made me pull out my gun.
It
My
was
Glock 43X. My Glock 43X.
I never had a Glock 43X on me.
Okay. It's right here. How do you say that? It's right here.
I
How do
never
you
had a
explain it?
Glock 43X on me.
How do you explain that?
I never had a Glock 43X
How
on
do
me.
you explain it?
I never had a Glock 43X.
You bought a Glock 43
Yeah, but
What'd
it
you
got
do with it?
reported back in January.
Okay. From
Yeah,
her
but
apartment.
it's right here.
The picture of the gun. is in
14
her
days
apartment.
ago. It's right here
Yeah.
on her apartment.
All right, well,
The same day that she said that you held the gun to her.
listen.
The same day that you broke her door.
The photo that you're looking at, that's the picture that she took, right? That's a picture that she took.
That's a picture she took.
That means that it wasn't in my possession. If she took that photo, that means that she had that gun.
She
And it was
wasn't
in the same
she
apartment.
wasn't in possession of that knife.
And it was in the same apartment where I reported it stolen. That means she had the Glock 43X.
The same day that she had the knife? She didn't have the knife.
I took
Do you
that
see the
picture
knife?
just
Do you
to-
see the knife
I
in
took,
her hand?
I took that picture. No, I took that picture after she left.
The knife's not in her hand.
No, I took that picture after she left.
After she left her apartment?
Yeah.
Or after she went?
Because I was getting my
after she
stuff.
went in.
No, I was getting because I was gathering my belongings
So
to
she's
leave
out
my
of
apartment.
she's out of the apartment when you took this photo?
Yeah, then we kind of made up that same day.
She's out of the apartment when you took this photo.
That's the knife you tried.
Bro, that's the knife you tried to stab
Yeah, he
me with.
reported
Yeah.
he
How did-
he
who are you
reported the
talking
gun
to?
I was
stolen,
talking to the camera.
and now he trying to say the whole
You took a
time
photo.
he
Talking to the camera, and I
thinks she
sent
stole
it to
it,
her.
You
but
took a photo.
Yeah, like
none of that happened.
Photo.
You don't talk
He got
to
the
me
gun.
like
You just said last night if you would have went over there, y'all probably would have had intercourse. You probably would have made up. You did go over there, and you did think that's what was going to happen.
I
And
didn't.
she didn't want shit to do
I
with you.
didn't go over there.
that. When's the last time y'all had intercourse?
Last time I said that I wanted to see her was the last time I said I wanted to see her was probably on Saturday. I caught myself putting her on punishment because
oh my God, y'all hear this?
and
I
wanted
call
to-
myself putting her on punishment, like she a
It might
child,
have been
bro. Get
it-
goofy
it was
narcissist,
Saturday.
man.
She gave me
Was it during a couple nights you spent there last week?
she has
I can just reach through here,
yeah,
bro, and
genital
just
herpes.
wring your
When's the
fucking
last
neck.
had sex?
Just wring your
we
fucking
weren't
neck,
having sex
bro.
because she had an outbreak, so
When's the last time?
we were doing stuff outside of that.
When's the last time?
That was like real sex or like
Yes.
oral sex.
Real.
It might have been that. It might have been when I got in town.
When was that?
That was about 2.5 weeks ago.
Over 2. And you haven't since then?
No,
Okay.
You come in town, you spend a couple nights over there, and then you disappear again. That's what you wanted. That's what she didn't want anymore.
I mean, I was willing to work it out, but I just needed some time to myself.
How are you not ready to settle down and commit to her?
I wanted her to come up north. It would have been backwards for me to move to Jacksonville because.
But she didn't want to come up north because she didn't want nothing to do with you.
No, she wanted.
Yeah, all the guns went
She
missing.
wanted to come up north with a wedding ring.
She wanted you to terminate your rights.
No, she wanted to be married for her to come up north. She said that in text. She said that in text. She did say that in text.
Well, I just read text from the
text message said when we get married, she'll move up north. That's what it says.
I saw you're worthless. I don't want anything to do with you.
That's an argument, though. That's a
what she was saying.
That's a light argument. If you look at you aren't pointing out any of the good stuff that
because it's not in there.
It is in there.
That's a light argument as opposed to a heavy argument where knives and guns get pulled.
I mean, that stuff was already bygones, man. It was like nobody was worried about that.
She was worried about it. She said she had PTSD from it.
Just on Wednesday, she asked me to come over. Just on Wednesday, she asked me to come over.
I didn't say that in the text.
I could have had people. Look, she says, "When are you coming home? Come home." Like, and I corrected her. I said, "I don't stay here. I don't stay at your apartment. I stay up north."
I just read through all those. I didn't see that.
Look on Tuesday when she said that to me.
Like they was both. I explained more when they done. But they was both toxic. They both did shit to each other.
The conversation though.
You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have to kill her though.
Holding the casing from
like she pulled knives on him, threatened his life. All type. They both did the same to each other. They was both toxic as hell.
Holding that pillow right there.
That looks like my kid.
Do you think during the 17 hours they were left there that maybe they took a nap? Maybe they tried to. She wasn't waking up because they were just left there. Do you think they got hungry in 17 hours that they were there by themselves?
I never do that.
Why wouldn't you commit to the woman? Why would you not commit to her?
It was on the itinerary.
It was on the itinerary.
You couldn't
What
even
the
spend a week with her.
Yeah.
You wanted your free space.
Yeah, I wanted to stay.
You haven't seen her in over a week.
I wanted to visit.
You haven't seen your kids in over a week.
Your mom just
but we would FaceTime.
Your mom that trespassed you from your grandma's house?
That was you talking about last year.
October.
She didn't trespass me. My sister. No. My sister.
Your sister's not in there.
My sister does stay there. My sister lives there.
Your sister's not the one that trespassed you.
Nah, but my mom was trying to. I don't know what she had going on. Me and her were.
What do you think your kids did for 17 hours by themselves?
And I wasn't trespassing.
What do you think your kids did for 17 hours? 17 hours by themselves. No food, no water, no one to take. I'm laying there after they just watched their dad do that. Dad,
I didn't do anything.
Daddy. And Daddy told
saying
them,
they watched me do something.
Don't tell anybody.
What? What? That it's another man that said don't
they told
tell
Daddy?
Could have been.
It was Nick. Nick did it, I bet.
Oh yeah, it's probably the same Nick.
Nick did it.
She doesn't know him.
You don't know him.
No, I know
You don't know him.
No, just a guy.
That's the guy you made up. You don't even know him.
That's running around with your Taurus 40 or his Taurus 40.
No, he doesn't have my Taurus. He had his own. That was just the last time I was in the presence of a real firearm. That's why I mentioned it.
Not the Glock 43X.
No.
I bet Nick broke in and stole the Glock 43X.
Probably. And the Taurus 40.
I doubt. I don't know. But I don't even think he knew where she stayed at. He wasn't that close to me. You know, sometimes you just know people from around the way. But I know that he didn't take anything. And, you know, I just...
Nigga, the weirdo, man.
I just wish that I had been with her.
Are you violent?
No, I'm pretty...
These people are just all lying on you?
I'm pretty passive-aggressive.
You'd use that term quite a bit tonight.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like...
Is that passive-aggressive? That's your definition?
You're on passive-aggressive?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
All your girlfriends called the police on you.
PTSD because of your passive aggressiveness. They trespass you from family's house because you're passive aggressive.
A lot of times, no, I wasn't.
They don't want you to be in their right because you're passive aggressive.
I wasn't trespassing.
They want you to terminate your rights to their kids because you're passive aggressive.
She didn't want my She didn't
you
want
break
my.
a door.
I want my
you hold a
rights
gun
to be
to someone's head because they're passive.
She didn't want my rights to be terminated.
Why would you continue when y'all are going through all this drama?
Because at the end of the day, she and I would always work it out. That's why.
Didn't work it out this time.
We would always work it out.
Is this working it out? Is this how you define working it out?
I'm not responsible for that.
Leaving her there saying, please don't do this, I love you, don't do this, I love you.
Just think, if you had committed and you had been there for her and your children and your family, this wouldn't have happened then. You could have used your Glock 43X to defend your family last night had you been there. Yeah. Had you not wanted your own space.
When I lost that gun back in January, I wasn't even worried about it.
Well, maybe you could have died defending your family and she wouldn't be laying there like that then. But you needed your own space.
I mean, I wish that I'd been around.
No, you don't. You said you wanted your own free space.
No.
You said you got a hotel.
To keep something. I don't even.
You said you're a man and you're staying at your mom's house.
But
you're a man and you're in a hotel.
I have my own place up north. I'm visiting.
Away from your family.
Yeah, I'm visiting. I came because I had a heart diagnosis. I came. My doctors are in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, yes he is. They're gonna work him out in there.
I was staying at my mother.
You wouldn't shoot.
They're gonna have doing squats all night.
You just put BB guns on her.
I wasn't in her presence.
Yeah. All right.
That's my phone. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You guys want to give me my phone, make a phone call?
Not right now.
All right. How much longer do we have?
We still got a few things to do. We might have a few more questions. I mean, we're kind of all in this right now, so we're stuck here too. I mean, if you need something, knock on the door. We got drinks and snacks. You can use the restroom. Just let us know.
All right. I'm getting out of here. I need to call a ride.
We still got some things to do. You don't have to worry about a ride. We can give you a ride if you need a ride. So, or if you need to call someone, we can take care of that. But it's still just gonna be a little bit longer.
So we're looking at an hour, a couple hours.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
All right.
All right. If you need anything, just knock on the door. Man.
Is this my part we about to do? Is this my part? Is he about to do it? Is he about to do it? No, he ain't. He ain't about to do it yet. He ain't about to do it yet.
How you doing in here?
All right.
I know, trust me, I know what you're going to say. I know what you're thinking, all right? But I'm just going to have to hang in there and be patient, all right? There's a lot of things still happening right now.
I don't think in this I don't think it's in this episode, but you're gonna see what he was looking at in a minute.
There's a lot that's happening.
All right. So what do you guys need from me?
Well, at this point, we are still kind of taking a look at your phone and some other things, okay? Just comparing timelines and...
All right.
All right. So just hang in there for me. Is there something I can get you?
I'm kind of trying to just stay awake, man.
I understand. If you need to put your head down and take a nap, do what you gotta do. I mean, I know.
Coffee and some cigarettes.
Okay.
I know.
I really think at this point you're not gonna be here too much longer, okay? And I'm not just saying that. I think you're close to getting out of here, okay? So Just hang in there, continue to be patient for me, right?
Probably about another hour or so.
Yeah, he know he being recorded.
Maybe not that long.
He not no dummy.
All right. Okay. Mr. Armstrong, let me give you an update, okay? So here's where we're at. We are getting right now, getting a search warrant signed by the judge for your parents' house, okay? And we're about to go out there and search. So is there anything we need to know, anything you want to say before we do that?
No.
Okay. Nothing in your room or anything like that's going to be alarming to us or of interest to us that you can think of?
No.
Okay. Is there anything in your room that you want to tell us about that we should know about before we go looking?
No.
Okay. And I'm not even talking about like guns and stuff like that, just anything in general.
Just laptop.
Okay. Besides a laptop, anything else?
No.
Okay. There's nothing, no guns or nothing gun related, no ammunition, no gun boxes, no anything in that room?
No.
Okay. Alright. You have any other questions for me right now?
Can I ride with you guys when you go?
You're not going to ride with us necessarily, but if you need to ride back home, we have officers here that can do that, okay? Now, when that's going to happen exactly, I can't tell you that because I don't know. Okay? But that's where we're at. That's what we're working on, okay?
All right.
All right. I wanted to clarify something because I think I made it specific to your room. All right, the search warrant is going to encompass the entire house, okay? Is there guns in the house? Where would the guns and gun boxes be in the house?
My stepdad may have a firearm in there.
What kind of firearm does he have?
I don't know.
Okay. When you say may, what leads you to believe he may have a firearm?
No, he don't,
Okay.
hold on.
No.
Never seen it?
He don't care if they go to the house. He don't care. He don't care. He just want to get out of there. But he does not care at all because where he hid the gun at, is not inside the house. So he don't think that they gonna find it where it's at. You understand what I'm saying? So he don't really care about them going searching in the house because they're not gonna find nothing. But they do find something in a spot where he didn't think they was gonna look outside. You know what I'm saying?
Seen with one, never heard him talk about one.
I just know he was in the military, so he probably has one.
So as far as you know, there's no guns in that house?
No.
Okay. No gun boxes, no gun cases, nothing like that?
No.
Okay. Alright. You probably will be hanging out though until we get that done, okay?
Alright. Can we ride in the vehicle behind you guys though?
No, you'll be here.
You won't be at the house while we're doing that.
Alright.
Okay.
Like sitting outside, sitting back in the car while you guys get it done.
No. The other thing I wanted to ask you about is the key to his apartment. Where you said something about a bag earlier. Where is that?
I had a black book bag.
In your room?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is it on a key ring? Does it have a specific color or covering on it or anything like that? What color?
No, it was like a loose key.
Gold, silver?
Like a bronze key.
Like a bronze key? And it's just a loose key by itself in your black backpack?
That's probably where it would be.
Okay. And if it's not there, where would it be? Where else?
If it's not in that.
You don't know?
No.
Where is the gun box that you had originally for the Taurus, the Glock, or you don't have any gun boxes for those guns? Where'd they go?
No, I don't.
I mean, if you bought them from the gun store, they should have come in a box. Did you throw those away? I mean, what
I
happened?
probably tossed them.
You think you tossed them?
Yeah.
Okay. You say probably. Do you
9 times out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just guessing it. So.
Okay. So So on a scale of 1 through 10, are you 10 out of 10 confident that there's no guns or gun boxes in your room or in that house?
Yes.
Okay. But if your stepdad has something you don't know about it?
Yeah.
I got you. And the best place to look for the key apartment is in your backpack.
Probably, yes.
Bronze colored key.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's a loose key. I didn't have on a key ring.
It doesn't have a ring or anything attached to it. It's just a key.
Yeah, because I wasn't driving or anything, so it's not like on a car key ring. And
Okay.
Do you have any other keys, like house keys to your parents' house, or
no, I use a code.
keys to your place up north?
No, I left those keys there. I have a box for it.
Okay. Key to that box?
No, just numbers.
Okay, I got you. I got you. What vehicles are there?
It's a Mercedes, a Volvo, and a pickup truck.
Mercedes, a Volvo, and a pickup truck. All your mom and stepdads?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else live in the house other than them?
My little brother.
Your little brother, how old is he?
He is about 13, but one of the cars I don't think that they use.
Do you know if it's like registered or anything like that? The car? The car they don't use? Or is it just like a junk car, or is it like a car they're fixing up?
No, all of their vehicles are registered.
Okay. So even the one they don't use?
Yeah.
Is your laptop password protected?
Yes.
What's the password to that?
One's a company laptop.
That's an Amazon laptop?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what you spend all your time on when you're over there?
Yeah, that one and my silver laptop, the password is the same.
Okay, so there's 2 laptops in your room?
Yeah.
Do you have any other devices or anything like that in there?
Mm-hmm.
Is there another phone?
No.
Okay. So just 2 laptops.
2 laptops, a jetpack that has Wi-Fi on it.
You don't have any video game consoles or anything?
No.
Okay. Alright. I think that's all I got. You got anything else? For now, if we think of something else, alright. But like I said, that's where we're at, okay?
Alright.
So maybe a little bit.
You won't be left alone here. There'll be people. So if you gotta get something, drink, use the restroom or anything like that, you can still not go. We're gonna have people here. So we're not all leaving you.
Alright. Smoke again before you guys leave. So I know it'll be a minute.
We'll see how close we are to getting this thing going.
Not trying to let him smoke at all. Anybody else, they would have been let him smoke. They trying to torture him. He having a nicotine fit. He losing his mind. They want him to have a nicotine. Look how he jumped up.
Hey, Jerome. Alright, buddy. You want to go grab your stuff in? These guys are going to, these fine young gentlemen are going to give you a ride back to Middleburg. Alright?
Alright.
So I'll see you down there. The other guys are headed down there to go talk to mom and dad.
Alright.
And just check out a couple.
Alright, we back. Did they put him in cuffs yet? Oh yeah, no. Okay, so they went and came back already.
Mr. Armstrong,
Yes.
you ready to do this again?
So when they brought him back, they brought him back in cuffs.
Yes.
Hey, listen, I know it's been a while since we last talked. We covered your constitutional rights before, right?
Yeah.
Are we still good on that? Do you have any issue questions?
No.
Okay. So you're good to talk, continue the conversation, and try to get to the bottom of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to go back over your rights at all?
I know everything.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. And then I know we had asked you, I think on the way over here, if you needed anything to eat. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Do you need to use the restroom before we get started?
Right now.
You're good right now? Okay.
You get a little sleep in the car, in the room earlier?
Like a cat nap.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I saw you dozing in here, started to wake you up. So, but
Good for you. That's more than us. All right. So listen, we kind of left off with going to do search warrant at mom's house, right? Mom and dad's house. Okay. And we have spoken to your family, got some background stuff, okay? All right. I spoke to Jay. How do you say her name? Yeah, your sister Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your mom, and your dad, and I guess your brother, your little brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody seems
Your
to be
ass is going to jail, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
All right.
Very toxic, right?
Depending on how they look at it.
Well, I mean, those are your closest people to you, and that's what.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. We had a somewhat toxic relationship, but we'd always kind of bounce back from it.
Okay. Well, in a toxic relationship, normally it takes two
Is the
to
sound,
tango,
the
right?
sound
It's
still
not
going in
usually
and out?
all
What you
one
mean, like
person
it
doing
keep
one thing or
pausing?
the other, and at very least, at least one person's allowing things to happen when they probably shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, at some point, there's
Like
gotta be
it'll
a
get
recognition
quiet
of, hey,
on the
this is not
video
good,
and you can
this is
see
not
them
good for us,
moving,
this is not good for our children,
but
maybe
you
we
can't
can
hear
go
them.
separate ways, all right? That didn't happen with y'all.
I think that.
That's
I
not
think
that's
should
not
be
you. That's
honest
not
with
me. That's them. They
relationship.
did that. That's
Yeah, after
because
5
they
years.
redacted certain
Yeah,
stuff from the
According to your
video.
own
So
mother, that there's
so it's
certain
gonna be
family members
certain
that just
times
didn't
you don't
feel
hear what
you,
they
her,
saying
y'all
because they
around or
took
be
that
around just because of
information
the
out.
toxicity and the
They
level of
muted
just
that
trauma.
information because they don't
Yeah,
want it to be out.
sometimes they
So
would
that's why I
prefer
keep
for us
doing
to
that.
kind of just go our separate ways, but she and I had our own personal understanding.
Okay. But at the same time, they love
Right there, like
respect
that,
her as a mother. They just didn't.
like that.
I mean, but do you think that's an accurate description of y'all's relationship?
Uh,
A fair depiction, at
I
least from
think,
their point of view?
that's fair.
Okay. All right. You have any other thoughts or feelings that differ from earlier when we talked?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's not you. That's not me. That's them. They did that on purpose because there's certain information that they talking about that they don't want out on the internet, so they redacted it. So they muted that part. That's all. It's gonna happen a couple times.
no, I don't.
Okay.
Can you stand by everything you said before?
Yes.
That still, these still don't have any effect on you? Besides the obvious, huh?
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
No.
And you don't know who did?
No, I never went back to her apartment.
You never went back to her apartment?
No, my mom picked me up, and I've been in Middleburg since.
Just to clarify, you haven't gone back to her apartment since when?
Since last Saturday, probably.
That was that Wednesday through Friday that we talked about. I think we had said from last week.
This whole entire week, I haven't seen her, and I think that I arrived in Middleburg on. You know what? I might have been in Middleburg for the past 2 weeks. I might have been in Middleburg for the past 2 weeks.
Right.
I can't. But my mom, she can tell you when she picked me up.
Mr. Armstrong here, I'm not going to go through the whole song. We spent hours doing the song and dance thing back and forth, all right? The last time we left off, we were getting a search warrant for Mom's house, okay?
Yeah.
Your family's amazing people, by the way. Your mom, your dad, and I told them how polite and cordial you've been this whole time, okay?
Thank you.
So obviously y'all were raised right, okay? However, you told me we wouldn't find anything at that house.
Uh-oh.
You stand by that?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you sat there in the back of that police car. What was going through your mind watching us walk all around and do what we were doing? I mean, could you see from where you were? I don't even know. I know you were down
I looked, but I didn't really pay too much attention. I wasn't really worried about anything being found or anything.
No. Not in the house?
No.
How about outside the house?
No.
How about the backyard?
No.
How about under the stairs?
No.
Clothing?
No.
Something else under the stairs besides clothing?
No.
Nothing. So if those items were placed there, they were placed by your mother?
No.
Or your father?
No.
Or maybe your brother, maybe they went and killed?
Things are you talking about?
You tell me, you know you put them there. Don't play dumb with me, man.
I didn't put anything.
You've been doing this whole thing. I told you we're not doing this song and dance
Yeah,
today.
yes, he
You
was.
know what's there. You put it there. And guess whose size clothing it is? Yours.
I understand, but I didn't go to her apartment. I never.
Who did?
I don't know.
Someone in the house did. You said it wasn't you, your mom,
No,
your brother?
no one in the household went over there.
How do you know?
Because I know that. Who else would go over there?
Exactly my point. Who else besides you would go over there?
Who else has a history of kicking her door in and threatening her with guns?
I've never kicked her door. She and I, we had a dispute.
Your own mother is aware about that situation.
Your own mother told us that you told her that happened. And your sister told us that happened.
No, but that was like, we were tugging on
Yo,
it.
the ghost
Okay, sorry. The door was broken and you threatened her with a gun. I don't want to get into the semantics.
I didn't threaten her with a real gun. But,
Alright, we're not rehashing this. We understand what you said. We disagree on the specifics of it. We've told you what we think happened,
yes.
What we know happened, what we can prove happened, and we know that your story.
I never hid anything. I never hid anything.
Watch this story he about to tell. Y'all about to be cracking the heck
But
up.
I didn't hide anything. I didn't.
Re-say that again so you can hear how that sounded. Say it one more time how you just said it.
Maybe I'm using semantic.
Or maybe you're just lying.
That's a lie. That's not semantics. That's a lie. Me saying you broke a door by kicking it and you saying you broke a door by struggling over
That's
it is
semantics. Right.
Not semantics. That's a lie.
The thing about it is, when it came down to some of the stuff I had, I never.
Let's not say stuff. Tell us what it is. You
said when it came down to the clothes and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. What stuff? You just said you.
Here it come. I'm mad they took these parts out, man.
I never went back. I never went back to her apartment.
So you were holding on to.
No
reason. You've been doing what you've been doing for like 18 hours now.
I mean, it's
calculate 14 hours, 16
my
hours.
thing is, no matter who is around
You
or
throw
who did
something
what,
out there, you
but
see
it's
the
my,
stick.
it's my stuff.
Trying to see what we know.
No,
trying to get me to
no.
show my cards because you don't want to.
No.
Right there.
Yeah, but I didn't.
With a baby in her belly.
Yeah, I understand, but
a baby that now is dead.
One of your children was found crawling around on her like that,
laying her blanket down and falling on top of her.
I would have never done anything to her. I would have never did that to her. And that's honest.
So
I didn't have any malice in my heart to do anything to her.
You said you went to college. You're articulate. I know you're smart. You understand DNA, right? You understand what DNA is?
Yes.
You understand how DNA works?
Yes.
If I touch this, come back later and swab it, my DNA is going to be on it?
Yes.
Do you remember us taking DNA swabs from you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand how firearms work?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that there's a process of ballistics that can match firearms with projectiles and whatnot?
Yes.
Okay. Knowing what you know, understanding the basics of DNA, understanding the basics of ballistics and firearms, understanding the position that you're in your relationship with her and everything. This is your time, because we've been going at this for 18 hours. We don't want to be lied to anymore. We know what happened. We want to give you the opportunity to tell us your side of the story. Cards are on the table. If you want to tell us right now, that's great. If not, we're done.
I'm giving you one last opportunity to go down the things got emotionally out of control. It just got crazy and something happened. Or I'm evil and I'm just going to continue to protect myself and look out for myself. Bump her, bump them kids.
No, it's never bump anybody.
That's exactly what you're doing. You can look at it and you can play it in your mind however you want, but that is exactly what you're doing.
I never
You're saying bump your kids, your own kids.
No.
Because you're protecting yourself over your kids.
I wouldn't do anything like that in front of my kids.
Okay, pick your path right now. Stop talking and pick your path. Which one you want to go to?
I wouldn't do anything like that in front of my kids.
Okay, so you didn't do it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Leave it at that, then I can only ask you so many times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he stuck to that story all the way through. Until now.
My partner just touched on firearm ballistics a little bit ago. Just a minute ago when we were in here, right? You said you understood a little bit, but I don't really think you do. What do you understand about it?
I know that guns have certain patterns on the shells and stuff once they process.
Okay.
Once they process as far as where did that come from? Was it the one you purchased or you hold it for a friend? Was it Nick's?
No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't.
It could be a 22 or it could be a 43X.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the same 43X that's in the pictures between you and...
I know that the caliber is a 9mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you mention any of that earlier? Why didn't you tell us? Why is... Have you not done the first
what I'm saying is
15 hours we've had...
I know that I didn't do anything.
And then every time I confront you, lie.
I know that I didn't do anything to her, so...
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the gun. When did you put the gun there? And where did the gun come from?
Yeah, he was lying all the way through.
I want to thank you all for watching. Look for the next video in this case coming soon, and we will see you in the next one.
All right, hold on. Let me get part 4.
We
Hold on,
believe
y'all.
in a future where every person has the opportunity not just to get by, but to get ahead.
Here it come. All right, part 4.
You could spend your time looking for the perfect side hustle, or you could go to Printful.com. Printful empowers you to sell custom products online with no risk or upfront investments. And from...
First, I want to make sure that this is very... Couch.
On firearm ballistics a little bit ago. Just a minute ago when we were in here, right? You said you understood a little bit, but I don't really think you do. What do you understand about it?
I know that guns have certain patterns on the shells and stuff once they process.
Okay.
Once they process as far as where did that come from? Was it the one you purchased or you hold it for a friend? Was it Nick's?
No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't.
It could be a 22 or it could be a 43X.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the same 43X that's in the pictures between you and...
I know that the caliber is a 9mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you mention any of that earlier? Why didn't you tell us? Why is all... Have you not noticed the pattern first?
No, what I'm saying is...
15 hours, we've had to sit here and backtrack everything.
Because I know that I didn't do anything to her.
Because what I just told you earlier, you give up nothing, and then every time I confront you on something, you just lie.
I know that I didn't do anything to her, so...
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the gun. When did you put the gun there? And where did the gun come from? That's what we're trying to figure out now.
The gun's been there for a while.
For a while? How long is a while?
But I don't use it.
I'm gonna make sure everyone knows what you did to your own kids.
No, I didn't do anything
Yes, you
to
did.
my kids, and I didn't.
You absolutely did.
I did not do anything. I did not do
You're an
anything.
evil person.
Sir, I did not do anything.
From the time
You can serve me all you want. You're an evil person.
I'm not. I didn't do anything.
Guys.
You know how long it's been since we first put you in handcuffs to right now?
18
Probably
hours.
24 hours.
It's been less than 24 hours. It's been somewhere maybe 15-ish. Do you know how long those kids were by themselves with their dead laying there
Dang.
alone in that apartment with no adults, no food, no water, no nothing? How many smoke breaks have you gotten? How many times have we offered you food, water, gone to the bathroom, make sure you were doing okay? Did anyone check on them? They were in there longer by themselves with their on the floor laying their blanket on her because they wanted to be near her because they were by themselves. Longer than you've been here with us.
Somebody returned it to me.
How does that make you feel?
Somebody, why didn't you say that earlier when you were talking about reporting stolen?
I mean, because I don't know what they did with it.
Who is that?
It's one of the guys who
What's their name?
It's a young guy.
What's their name?
He calls himself Scotty.
What's his real name?
Here go the new guy. Here go the new Scotty.
Calls himself Scotty bullshit, man.
No, it's not.
15 and a half years. 15 and a half years.
It's not a lie. No, it's not a lie. But I don't
15 and a half years. You're up there with my top most evil people I've ever dealt with and talked to.
Somebody returned it to me, but I know that I didn't use it. It came out the Middleburg.
Despicable.
It came out the Middleburg and dropped it off to me.
I would show you those pictures again, but you don't give a shit. There's nothing. It didn't do anything to you earlier.
Those pictures hurt my spirit.
I can tell.
I'm tired, and I'm not really lying to you. I'm telling you the truth.
How do you explain the fact that those two casings, the silver 9mm casings from around dead body, match the gun that's in the backyard? Explain it to me. Lie your way out of that one. Come on. Give me your evil lies. Come on.
I don't have any lies, and I don't have an explanation for that. But I do know that my gun did get returned to me from a guy in the complex.
How did it come back?
Why'd you bury it in the dirt then?
I just left it back there. Anything like that, my mom doesn't like stuff like that in the house.
She's got her own guns. She likes guns. Everyone in your house has guns.
She doesn't like me to have a gun on my person though.
So, you care about your mom? You don't care about your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
She hit the floor when she saw us unearth that gun. She hit the floor.
My mom isn't guilty of anything.
I know that.
Yeah,
you are.
She broke down because she knows you are pure evil.
How are you going to explain there's blood on those clothes that were hidden with that gun that's your size clothing? Explain that one.
I don't have any blood on anything. I don't have any blood on
So now it's just from lying to denying?
I haven't been there since last Saturday.
Okay.
So
then who'd you give that gun to go?
I didn't give it to anybody. I mean, I just, guy gave me like $100. He wanted to hold it, and then he returned it to me.
When was that?
He returned it to me maybe. I don't really think
so. He has no reason to kill her. That's stupid. Stop.
I think he knows in passing, but I don't think. Because I don't stay out there.
I gave you a little bit of credit earlier for being an educated, smart person. I'm losing confidence in that.
Listen, I don't stay out there, and
because usually, someone who is smart, at some point, will start to recognize defeat, getting caught. Let me just separate myself from. You're not doing that.
No, but my thing is.
That's the true evil.
No, but I know where I was. I know what I didn't do. I know that I didn't do anything to her. And
saying it 1,000 times doesn't make it true.
I know that I didn't do anything to her. I know that. I know that the weapon did get back in my possession.
Your kids will know the story as they get older one day. I promise you that. They will know.
They'll know that I didn't kill her.
You lie to me for a second. How did the gun get back to you?
The guy came and...
How did he come?
He was driving. He met me at the store. He met me next to the smoke shop across the street from the Walgreens. I rode a bicycle.
Okay.
He was in a vehicle.
What vehicle was he in?
I think he might have been something old, like a Cavalier or something.
Okay.
And he brought it back to me. And
what did you do with it? Did you manipulate it at all? Did you rack the slide? Did you do anything to it?
No.
Did you put ammo in it? Did you shoot it?
No, I didn't shoot it.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times did Scotty drive your mom's Volvo?
Never.
Oh, then how did the same ammo from the Glock get in your mom's Volvo?
Got him.
Scotty's more of an Arab.
Oh, he's more of an Arab. So does he look like you?
A little bit.
I think they said it was silver.
Okay.
A little bit.
Describe Scotty's physical stature. Is he built like you?
No, he's skinny.
Okay. So why is it that your son saw Dad and not Scotty?
My son.
You just said Scotty. You didn't even know if he knew. So he's never been around your kid.
No, but even when it comes down to what she had going in that apartment complex, I don't know who she dated. I've seen her talk to a guy who I was cool with, so I don't know how she moves. But at the end of the day, you know, that was how that went.
And then you just like went and threw a bullet in Mom's car too, set Mom up. I'm telling you.
No, I didn't throw a bullet in
Mom's yard. You said there wasn't gonna be nothing there. Now there's a bullet.
No, I didn't. I didn't throw a bullet in a car.
I think you want me to go arrest your mom.
Damn.
I didn't throw anything in her car. If I had,
Scotty gave you a gun that you don't know what Scotty did.
No, but if I had,
you don't know shit about Scotty, but you're gonna hide a gun for him and then throw a bullet from that.
I mean, if
car?
he gave me like $100 just to rent it, I mean.
How did the bullet from the guns that Scotty gave you that you hid in the dirt in your mom's yard, how did one of those same bullets get in your mom's car? The same car that she gave you a ride in.
I'm not sure.
The same car that you snuck out the other night to go kill.
I mean, if I had extra bullets from that gun, then that's just that. That's probably.
When was the last time you drove that Volvo?
I've never driven it.
Never?
No, I don't drive at all. She picked me up in it She picked me up in that Volvo the day when she picked me up.
Again, how does the casings that were the dead body, how do they match the same gun that's hidden in a hole in your mom's backyard next to your clothes? The bloody clothes that you wore to...
The guy stays in the apartment complex. Well, I think he stays out there. I know he hangs out there. So, you know, he and I, we met each other a couple of times, but he asked me if he could hold it.
You know I don't believe you. You just don't care. You're just not going to come off of it.
I'm just being
honest. You're going to take it to your grave, and that's cool, because you're going to sit in prison.
No, I'm just being honest.
You're going to sit in prison.
I'm just being honest.
That's cool. You're going to be honest in prison.
I'm just being honest.
You're not being honest about anything.
I know that I haven't committed a murder. I didn't shoot anybody. The last time that I was in that apartment complex was when my mom picked me up in that Volvo. When she picked me up in...
How much time did you spend in jail when you got arrested for DUI?
Maybe a day.
Damn. You got a road of hurt coming when you get to prison. 1 day in jail, that's all you know about the inside? I feel sorry for you, bro. You can, because guess what? You go lie to them boys, see how that works out for you.
No, I'm not.
I have to follow certain rules and protocols. Ain't no rules and protocols. You're about to be new meat.
New meat.
Guilty of anything. I know that I didn't.
You tell them that. I'm done listening to you tell me that. You tell them that when you get in there, and when those prison guards find out and read your case and see what you did with your own kids. You don't do to people that like mess with kids and hurt their own kids.
I didn't hurt my kids, and I didn't touch them.
You left us for 17
Yeah, we get right with you.
I was never there. I was never at that scene.
Scotty did it. Nick did it. Your mom did it.
No. Nick was never over there. Hold
on. Did your son?
No.
A loaf of bread costs 50%.
Sorry about the commercial.
Ground beef is up almost 50%.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
You sure? No, you weren't there.
When I brought up Nick, that was just me talking about
you sure
the
your son didn't give you the gun? You sure it was Scotty?
That was just me talking about the presence of
How many
Nick
people
didn't
have
have
given
anything to do with any type of
How many random first name people have given you guns? Because it was Nick. You didn't know anything about Nick.
No, but he's a neighborhood.
You didn't say anything about Scotty earlier. Where'd Scotty come from?
I mean, he hangs out. Just hangs out there.
But you're not out there, so how do you know?
I mean, when I used to go out there and visit so much.
Is there anything that we can say that you're not just going to come up with some crazy lie and make up some story that doesn't make any sense?
You know your family's legit concerned for you. Like, they legit are just like, I don't know what's wrong with them.
But I'm not lying about it. I know that I didn't do anything to anybody.
You grew up in
with my pistol. And even when it comes down to the guy Scotty, who I let hold it for $100, I don't even think he did it. You know what I mean? But I know that he
Of course he didn't do it. He doesn't have a reason to.
No, but I know. But
You're the only person that has a reason to.
He couldn't have done it because he gave you the gun before it happened.
No, I got the gun back. I got the gun back like yesterday.
Earlier you said it's been a while, and I said how long is a
Oh
while?
my
Days,
God.
couple months, couple years. You said a while.
Yeah.
A while's not a day.
No, you asked me about the time between when I had seen him from when he picked it up to now.
All right. There's nothing left.
It's the same. I don't know where you went versus where your family went, because your family, spoken to all of them now, most of them, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, top notch, top tier people, man.
Yeah, but
And then I sit here
but
and
even
then,
when
like,
it comes,
I don't understand the evil. I don't understand what happened in your life. How'd you get so evil? Like, what happened to you? When did your soul die?
I'm not guilty of anything. I didn't do
When did your soul
anything.
die? What kills your soul?
My soul is alive. I didn't do anything. I'm not guilty of anything. And I know I'm not.
Scotty is. Nick is.
No, Nick's not guilty of anything. He just let me.
I mean, so far
you've
been willing to, like,
I mean, the thing
put
about it.
blame on anybody and everybody.
I'm not putting any blame on anybody. But I know what I didn't do. I can't speak on what the next person did.
And then every time you've had a chance to get out in front of something,
no, but I know a lot of people.
Just lie.
No,
and then when we come back and catch you in it,
I mean, because at the end of the day, I know. No, but at the end of the day, I know that you guys we're looking for the same person, the person who murdered her. And I know that I didn't do that.
We're not looking.
So, did you give Scotty clothes? You hid those clothes, the gun and the clothes? You got those clothes from Scotty too? Would he take some of your clothes?
No.
Then what's the deal with the clothes that are right there next to where the gun was? Why'd you put those there?
Man, he gave me all the stuff.
He gave you all the stuff.
He gave me all of it. I didn't know what he did though.
So those are just some stuff that you threw it out after doing some yard work?
No.
I would like to take the time to thank all of our members. Your support really helps the channel continue, and you are truly appreciated. For early access to all of our videos, exclusive videos, and extra case content, consider joining our Patreon. The link is in the description below. Okay, let's get back to it.
Scotty from where? And you drove that shit all the way back to the ravine?
I didn't drive that.
41
I didn't drive it anywhere. Those clothing items, that's stuff that's just laying around.
You're cold, bro. You're cold.
But he brought it to me.
Cold. I don't know, man. There's obviously, we're not gonna make any progress, all right? I've given you,
I know that
15 hours worth of opportunity to come clean, all right? You don't have to.
I know that I didn't murder.
And I know that you did.
I did.
That's where we are. That's where we are.
And better than that, we can prove that you did. So you can come up with all these stories.
But even with those clothes, nothing was done with those clothes.
How do you know?
Because I just
Scotty gave them to you.
What do you mean you just know? How do you know it was done with the clothes?
No, Scotty gave me back the gun.
You just said Scotty gave you all the stuff just literally 2 minutes ago.
First you said that the clothes were used in gardening, and now you're saying that he gave you the clothes.
You guys are talking to me.
Confusing me? Shut up.
No, you guys are talking to me at the same time. I've been up for 26 hours straight.
63 seconds ago, you said Scotty gave you all that stuff, and then you said he only gave you the gun. Go ahead, explain. I'm listening. I'm not going to talk.
Yeah, when it comes to the gun and everything, he gave me the gun back.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a Glock. It was a Glock that he rented from me for like $100.
A Glock what?
It was either a 22 or a 43.
Where'd you get it from?
It was probably one of the same.
Not probably. Where'd you get it from?
It was probably one of the same ones from over there at the apartment.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
I can't help myself. You like probably maybe a lot.
Where'd you get the gun from? Did you find it laying around like the BB gun?
No, I didn't find that laying around.
Then how'd you get it from the apartment?
I mean, I took the gun. I took it with me.
From where?
I stole it back.
From who?
I stole it back from her before I left.
She never stole it. You said you left it there.
When I reported it stolen, she had originally stolen it, and I took it back without her knowing that I took it back.
Then why didn't she tell us that?
I mean, that's not that important.
It's very important. You being in possession of a firearm that killed and her unborn child doesn't seem important to you? You leaving your 2 kids for over 17 hours to fend for themselves, laying on the floor, doesn't seem important to you?
The main fact.
Does seem
I
important
was
to you?
never at that
What
apartment.
does seem
I
important
was
to you?
never at that apartment.
Are you the only person that's important to you? Your well-being,
No.
not the well-being of the children that you
I
brought
was-
into this
I
world,
was never-
not the well-being of the woman that you're supposed to care for, not the well-being of the unborn baby in her stomach. You don't care about any of that because you are an evil person.
I was
and
never-
you did this, and you don't care about anyone but you.
I was never at
That's
that.
the end of it. There's nothing else you can say.
I was never at that apartment complex.
Oh, you keep saying that. Say it 10 more times. See what's going to
Hold on,
change.
Hold on. I was never at that apartment complex 117 times. I got that. But I'm sitting here telling you, you were.
I wasn't.
Okay. And
I never went there.
that's what you're going to stand on.
I
Take
never-
it to your grave.
I never went there.
And when
I
you
stayed in Middleburg the whole night.
I don't know who. I'm sure at some point your mom will get beyond this. Maybe right now I can tell you she's just.
But the guy
Your
when
mom
he
may
gave me the
come
gun,
visit
I
you
don't
in
know what
prison
he,
someday. Your kids aren't gonna come visit
but the
you.
guy who gave me the gun back, I don't know what he did with it. But
Your kids
Well,
won't
you've
come
already
visit.
told us this guy didn't kill her.
yeah, I said I don't know what anybody would do
I
with
think your
anything.
mom.
If anybody did something with a weapon, they wouldn't tell me.
I
what they
think your
did.
mom might come visit you in prison, but your kids won't.
Understood, but
Yeah.
I'm not guilty.
Okay.
Not guilty. Can I get a witness?
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything to you.
All right.
Yep, it definitely
That's
is.
it. 15 hours if I didn't do it. That's where we are. I gave you all the reasons why you did.
But I didn't.
I just confronted you.
I didn't do it.
Who did? Who did?
I didn't do it.
You don't know that
The only
either?
thing that I know is
Who'd you send over there to do it?
I didn't send anybody anywhere to do anything.
You didn't have anybody go kill? Were you? You're
No.
very quick to say, I wasn't there, I wasn't there, I wasn't there, I didn't go there. I
You
didn't
can
do
look.
this."
You can look through my.
Who did?
You can look through my. You guys have my phone.
Well, you already lied about that. We looked through your phone and saw some stuff you were withholding earlier. We looked through your phone earlier and saw all the information that you had withheld from us the first go round of it.
Yeah, I didn't kill anybody. I didn't put my hands on her.
Do you know who killed?
No, I don't.
Why the hesitation?
It could have been him.
Did you just kill with someone?
No, I didn't.
Did you? Was she aggravating? Was she?
Not gonna with
But I
this.
know that. I mean, she did threaten me sometimes. She did aggravate me sometimes, but it wasn't worth a murder. I know that.
Did you in any way, shape, or form have anything to do with either killing, planning the killing, setting up the killing up?
No,
Okay. And you have no idea who did.
no.
And you have no idea why someone would.
I can name reasons, but there probably wouldn't be evidence to support it.
Sorry. Anything changed? You still didn't do it? Okay. Just walk me back through this. I'm just going to try and understand the story that you've given us. So, you buy a firearm sometime last year, a Glock 43X, correct? 9mm Glock.
Yeah,
Okay. You got it at her apartment, right?
yeah.
You leave it there when you go back to Connecticut and she steals it.
Yeah, she said that she couldn't find it and stuff like that.
Okay. When do you come back and steal it back from her?
I probably
Not a probably. When did you come back and steal it from her? You can give me an approximate date range.
right before, I want to say maybe like right before I left her apartment, because she left me there by
You
myself.
left her apartment when?
Like last Saturday. It was between last Friday and last Saturday.
Where did you find it at?
I found it in the closet.
Which closet?
I found it in her bedroom closet.
In her bedroom closet. Was it in a box? What condition was it?
It was like tucked on the shelf behind a lot of clothes and stuff like that.
Where was everyone else when you found it?
She had taken the kids with her. I was by myself.
Okay, was it loaded?
Yeah, it was loaded.
It was loaded with what?
It was just loaded with bullets.
Do you know what color? What kind? Hollow point?
I'm
Do you know
not.
ball ammo?
I'm not sure.
What color was it? Was there one in the chamber?
I don't think so.
Okay, but it was loaded with a magazine. Had some in it.
It probably did have one.
It probably did, or it did, or it didn't.
I'm not sure. I didn't.
Hold on, 73 probably. Let me mark that
I
one.
didn't look at those details.
You were saying it was loaded. I'm just asking.
It was loaded.
Was
No, it was
The
loaded.
gun's in two conditions: loaded, unloaded.
No.
Which one was it?
When it was loaded, but I'm not sure. When you say loaded, you mean one in the head?
I'm talking about
the clip was in it.
The clip was in it.
Yes,
was there
loaded.
bullets in the clip?
Yes, there were.
Was there one in the head?
I think so.
How do you know that there was bullets in the clip and one in the head?
I'm kind of 50-50 on whether it was one in the head or not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
How did you know that there was bullets in the clip?
Because of the weight of it.
Because of the weight of it. So you never took the clip out and looked at it?
No.
Okay. So that was Saturday-ish. You steal it back. What do you do with it after you steal it back?
The guy, I saw the guy and stuff like that. He saw it in my hand.
What guy?
I saw Scotty one day. He was like, "Hey man, you let me hold it one day," and I really.
This was after Saturday?
Yeah, and I was really
okay.
going
Do you know which day that was?
If that was Saturday, I probably saw him. If that was Saturday, I think if I found it on Friday, and if I left Saturday, that means I spoke to him that Saturday. So I found it Friday, saw him Saturday, left Middleburg Saturday.
Left Middleburg or left?
I left that Saturday.
So the same day that you find the gun, you loan it to some random guy? Named Scotty?
I had seen him around quite a bit. Everybody.
But you don't know his name. You don't know what he looks like.
I mean, I think he's Indian. Indian or Arab. He's a skinny.
Okay, so let's get past that because I don't want to get drawn up on the details that you like to go down. Friday, you find your gun that's been missing for months that you reported stolen back in January. So for 7 months, this gun's been stolen. The day after you find it, you give it to a guy named Scotty that you've seen around the apartment.
But the thing about him is,
did you or did you not give the gun to Scotty the day after you found it? That's a yes or no question.
Yeah, I let him hold it for me.
Okay. Did he pay you?
Gave me $100.
He gave you $100. Okay. So then, where do you go after that on Saturday?
I stayed in Middleburg.
Until you came back yesterday to the scene?
That was the first time I went back to Mission Point.
Okay. When did Scotty bring the gun back to you?
But he came back to Mission Point, I want to say yesterday afternoon around, it might have been 12:31-ish.
Yesterday afternoon around 12:31-ish.
Probably, around that time, ballpark. And when he gave it back to me, because I'm not driving.
That was at Mission Point?
No, I was in Middleburg.
That was in Middleburg?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
how did you run into him in Middleburg?
No, I mean, he sent me a message.
On what?
Oh my God.
On Facebook.
So if I go to your Facebook Messenger, I'm gonna find a message saying what?
It might say, hey, I'll drop it off at such and such.
Okay. Do you know what his Facebook name is?
I think it's like Scotty Beam.
Scotty Beam. So in a minute, I'm gonna go look at your phone and your Facebook messages, and there's gonna be a message from a Scotty's person saying, "Hey, I'm coming 45 minutes south to Middleburg to give you a gun back that you lent to me the day prior."
Yeah.
What about a key? Did you give him a key too?
No.
Well, you got this gun.
I wouldn't give a person
Scotty.
I wouldn't give a person a key.
Just told you that this gun was used to. So can you not help us figure out good based on that?
I mean,
do you not want to?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't know what they did.
When you leave the house, how do you go out?
When I ride a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
I ride out of the.
How do you get out of the house?
Sometimes I just walk through the front door.
Through the front door? When you went to go met Scotty, did you go through the front door?
What do you mean?
When you went to go met Scotty, did you go through the front door?
When I was in Middleburg?
Yeah. Where else were you on Saturday?
I might have walked through the. Oh, that you're talking.
Around Saturday?
Last Saturday was my mom picked.
Hey, when you said you got the gun back.
Oh, yesterday I left out of the.
Are you Nick and Scotty? Maybe I think you're Jerome, Nick and Scotty.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I'm just me. But
who's me?
I'm just Jerome person. So, but I did walk out of the garage and I grabbed the bicycle and I left and I rode up there and I grabbed it and because I couldn't meet him. I couldn't drive out there and anything like that. So he came somewhere where I could get it from.
Do you know who killed him?
I don't.
Did you have anything to do with the orchestrating, setting up, planning, plotting, and killing him?
No.
And you didn't in any way assist, help, or aid in the killing of, or disposing of, or covering up any evidence of
No.
the killing of Tashika?
No, and I can say backlash, not knowingly.
And even if you did know about that, but you didn't physically do it, we still have the issue of you left your kids there for 17, 18 hours, whatever it was.
How can I leave my kids somewhere if I'm not even there in the first place?
Easy, you have no soul and you're evil. Told you that earlier.
How was I, honestly, I didn't even know.
Are we being honest now? We haven't been honest this whole time. Are we being honest now?
I'm being honest.
Now you are.
I'm being honest.
Now you're on. You haven't been. Do you want to be honest now?
I'm being honest.
All right, let's then honestly tell us what happened.
I didn't, I can't really get that far because of the transportation issues. So.
Oh, I thought we were being honest. Are you honestly going to tell me what
The
happened?
last time, the only person who gave me a ride to that side of town back to Jacksonville was Dale yesterday around 5:30 p.m. That was the first time I had gone back to that complex since the day that I left. But, you know, if I was driving or something like that, I probably would have taken it to him, but I couldn't get anybody. You know, I wasn't going to Uber or Lyft. I couldn't get out.
Your mom didn't take you over there at any point in the past few days?
Building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency, where the economy works for working people and where hard work is rewarded. When America's middle class is strong, America is strong.
No.
Yep. It's gonna keep changing too.
No. Well, she picked me up from over there.
All right, y'all keep watching. I gotta put the dogs in their cage. Let's go.
15, 20 minutes to go do what you need to do inside and then drop you back home. But she didn't sit out all night waiting, and she didn't drop you off and leave and go back home. So now mom's a liar.
No, my mom doesn't. She doesn't really condone.
I met your mom. She's a really sweet lady. I really like her. So if you're gonna start telling me she's lying, then
no, I'm saying she doesn't condone foolishness. But my mom, she wouldn't. She wouldn't do anything like that. I haven't.
Well, you're not saying your mom did. Your mom said that she dropped you off for 15, 20 minutes.
Now you're calling your mom a liar.
I haven't been since last Saturday.
And you don't have any idea who would hurt.
Saturday as in yesterday, Saturday?
Well, yesterday was the first day that I had gone over there since last Saturday. In the past, she would take me over.
So you were over there?
No, I wasn't. I said in the past, my mom, she would take me over there for like 15, 20 minutes, but
I just said that.
But
you told me when I asked you the first time.
No, I'm talking about in the past.
You said that she doesn't condone foolishness.
But not this week. Not this week though. She didn't take me there this week. I stayed in Middleburg the whole entire week.
Do you think we're believing anything that you say right now?
I mean, you can look at my phone location stuff. You can look at all that. I haven't been.
So help me find Scotty. Let's find Scotty. We gotta verify.
Because it sounds like Scotty had the gun, and he's probably the one that killed her. So how can we identify Scotty?
How do I get in touch with Scotty?
I don't think he'll do that.
He had the gun. Who else did it?
I don't think he would do that.
Well, he had the gun, so we gotta go somewhere. Just like we're going through all these motions with you, we gotta go through the motions with Scotty.
Are we gonna go back to mom again? Don't do that to me. I like you.
No.
Okay.
How are we gonna find Scotty?
Where's my phone? I can try and see if I can bring the page up. But we would probably have to sit out at.
What apartment does he stay in?
I don't think he stays out there. I think he probably just.
You said he stayed out there, so now he doesn't stay out there?
No, I said I didn't stay out there or not, but he's kind of well known out there. A lot of people, he just kind of.
So if I go around and ask around about Scotty, everyone's gonna know who Scotty is?
9 times out of 10.
Someone's gonna know who Scotty is.
9 times out of 10.
And when I asked Scotty about that gun, he's gonna say that he gave you $100 to hold it on Friday, and then turned around and came all the way to Millburg to give it to you on Saturday.
He may or may not.
And what if he doesn't? Who's lying?
I think that he would be the one who was lying because I'm mentioning him.
So when we find Scotty and we take Scotty's DNA and we compare it to the DNA on the gun, is Scotty's DNA going to be on the gun?
9 times out of 10, yes.
Is your DNA? Well, no, it's not 9 times out of 10. That's 100%. That's a yes or a no.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
The murder weapon, the gun used to is buried in a hole in your mom's backyard, only feet away from where you sit and smoke.
But do you see how that's lining up?
I don't have.
What are we supposed to believe?
I don't have anything to do with how she would try and weave her tail.
She's not weaving her tail.
No, a lot of
you
times,
told your mother that. You told your sister that.
No, but at the end of the day, whenever something would happen between she and myself, she would try and blow it out of proportion to my family members, which is something I didn't do.
At the end of the day, 2 weeks ago, you broke her door, held a gun to her head.
No, I didn't.
And then the other day, you broke her door again and shot her.
No, I didn't hold a gun to her head.
And then that gun in your foot was found under your...
I didn't hold a gun to her head, and I did not shoot her.
It's amazing that you're trying to talk your way out of this.
No, I'm serious. I didn't shoot her.
Who did?
I never went back to that apartment.
But Scotty didn't shoot her, right?
I mean, my thing is...
Did Scotty shoot her, yes or no?
I don't want to blame people for anything.
You're going back and forth.
Right, but it's not. He always knew how to drive. He just couldn't drive because his license was supposedly suspended.
I'm not the only person.
You're the only one with a Glock 43 under your stairs and your DNA on it that is the same Glock 43 that shot twice and killed her.
You didn't even have a Glock 43X earlier. It was gone. You didn't know what happened to it.
No,
now you know you put it in a hole in your parents'
Glock 22 and a Glock 43.
But you didn't have a Glock 43X.
So the Glock 22 was stolen. Have you miraculously stolen that one back too?
No.
No, so out there until we find it, right? And then...
I mean, right now, that is 100% bold-faced lie you told earlier. You said you did not know what happened to the Glock 43X, so you reported it stolen. However, it's in a hole in Mom's backyard.
I mean, I wasn't going to say...
100% lie.
I wasn't going to say anything about her taking the gun.
Right, that's what I was saying when he first was saying it.
I mean, I told you guys...
You're facing murder charges, and you think that that's a detail you should probably just skip over?
I mean, I told you that it came up missing because of her, but I found it, and I don't even think that she knew that I found it. I don't even think that she knew that I found it in her closet. She probably noticed it later.
I think she probably knew because you pointed it at her head 2 weeks ago, and then you shot her with it.
I didn't point.
Pretty sure she knew you had it.
I didn't point that.
In fact, I don't think it was ever stolen.
I didn't point
think that was a lie.
I didn't point.
Just like everything that you've been saying for the last 15 hours.
Point that gun in her head.
You haven't said one truthful statement in 15 hours.
That gun has never been anywhere with me. I live in Connecticut, so I had no point. It's no point.
You bought it.
Yeah, but once it was stolen.
What do you mean it hasn't been?
Once it was stolen. Once I reported it stolen,
but then you stole it back.
It kind of months later, it wasn't any good to me.
Why wasn't it any good to you? Because you had shot your baby mama with it?
No, I didn't shoot her with anything, but it wasn't any good to me because I couldn't take that on the airport, and then I had already reported it stolen, and with it being her possession, I didn't know exactly what she might have done with it. I don't know what she did with it between the time that I found it and between the time it was stolen. I don't know if she let somebody hold it. I don't know if she took it.
That matter?
I mean, it matters if you're trying to take a gun on a plane, and I don't live.
What are you even talking about right
now?
The gun has never made its way up north.
Okay, so we never said it did. We don't care if it did.
I'm just being honest.
You haven't been honest this whole time.
His whole story is messed up.
There you go.
No, but that gun's been in Jackson.
He don't tell the truth at all.
Okay. What's your point?
And I know I didn't kill her.
Oh, okay. So
I feel better now.
Okay.
Hold on. Jerome did not kill her. Tighten that up. Even though the ballistic says you did, even though the clothing at your mom's house that you buried and hid in the ground, all that good stuff, yeah. Even though Scotty doesn't exist, Nick is bullshit. Lied about a gun.
Scotty's
own family.
You didn't have anything to do with
your own family. I don't know. We don't know. We've tried. We've all tried.
But all I know is that the last time I went was the day that I left, which was that last Saturday. And the first time that I had popped up out there since then was yesterday. So I know for a fact I know when I
You
go
are
inside
telling
the
the
place.
truth. You were there yesterday. You were there yesterday at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. You killed her. And then you came back at about 6 o'clock in the evening.
How was I going to get there? I don't drive.
Your mom said she dropped you off for about 15, 20
There's
minutes.
a
My mom did not like Friday or Saturday.
A bullet in that Volvo.
Who did?
You drove the Volvo and you left the bullet.
No, I never drove. No, I didn't drive.
Shit.
No, I didn't drive that Volvo.
How did your bullet get in there?
That bullet.
Mom toting that gun.
That bullet. I think that bullet was in her apartment. I think I might have put it in my pocket or something like that, like a loose bullet.
I'll call your mom and tell her you've been trying to implicate her this whole time.
No, like seriously. I don't know how many bullets were in the gun, but if it was a loose bullet, 9 times out of 10, I probably just had it in my pocket.
Why would you have a loose bullet in your pocket? If you don't have a gun?
Because I wouldn't leave something like that in an apartment.
I've gotten to know
my kids.
If you say
you care about your kids now?
I always care about my kids.
You didn't ask about them until like 10 hours into this investigation.
I didn't even know what happened in those apartments until you guys gave me the information.
Every time
yesterday.
you said 9 times out of 10, the statements immediately fall in lies. I mean, everything you said has been a lie, but those definitely were lies.
I know that. I didn't go back to that apartment complex. I went there yesterday in concern. I called her all day. I texted her all day. I contacted her mom. I know that I wasn't there. I never went there.
How long can you go? I think I got another 12 hours. I mean, let's just sit here and do this for 12 hours.
What?
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Tell me about.
Can we?
Tell me about.
You guys ask more.
Hold on. Give me a 9 times out of 10 story. I like this.
I don't have any 9 times out of 10. I think that a better term would be
probably
to just say what it is. 9 times out of 10 is always like a high probability. That's why I say that, like 90%.
I think they're. When you pulled the trigger, and then the bullet touched her. 9 times out of 10, I think you're right. You didn't touch her.
I didn't do it.
You shot her.
All seriousness, all the jokes aside, man, this is a serious situation. Mother lost her life, man. She's laying there. I showed you the pictures, okay? It's a horrible, gruesome scene. Those kids, I mean, they witnessed it. They were there. I don't know. They had to live in that and experience it, okay, for 17, 18 hours, whatever it was, okay?
You guys didn't give me
left there alone.
You guys didn't give me the details.
The gun that killed her was found at your mom's house, buried in a hole.
Yeah, once it was returned to me.
The same ammo and casing type are in your mom's car that are in that gun. They're at the scene.
But once the gun was returned to me, I still did.
Find a bullet in your mom's car then. The same one.
That's his favorite line.
Did Scotty get in your mom's car?
No.
Did you loan Scotty your mom's car too?
No.
Okay.
The bullet was something that I just picked up. If I was trying to really do something, I just would have took the bullet and put it inside of the gun, but I didn't have the gun.
Okay.
Did you kill her, yes or no? Just straight up.
No.
Not a 9 times out of 10, not a maybe, not a probably.
10 out of 10,
Tell me right now that you did not kill her.
No.
Tell me right now that you did not kill her.
I did not kill her.
You do not know anything about who killed her?
No.
Okay, cool. Jerome, you're being charged with murder. We'll be here.
Damn.
Okay.
Hold on. I know I didn't.
We'll be in later to arrest you.
Oh, this my part. Yo, watch this. Watch this, y'all.
Those days are done, man.
He about to lose it. He about to lose his mind. Look at idiot.
your safety.
Stop resisting. Hey,
Stop resisting. This is for your safety,
Just
okay?
relax.
I'm not resisting.
But he said, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Yo.
Relax. You're still tensing up, Jerome. Relax, okay? Listen, I know this is a lot to deal with,
I
okay?
didn't do it though.
Hey,
Yo, my man, I didn't do it.
hey. You've had ample opportunity to explain, okay?
You asked me if the guy did it, and I said.
He on camera.
Jerome.
Hey, stop tensing so he can lock these.
I'm not
You're gonna tighten up on it if you don't
Nine
want
times out of
You are trying to spit some irrational stuff at a room full of rational people, including yourself. You are a very rational person.
He did it. He did it. I didn't do it. And I don't want nobody to kill me.
Nobody's gonna kill you.
I don't want nobody to kill me because I said that somebody did something.
Alright, come sit down.
The only person that did something is the person sitting in this room that's not a police officer.
Sit down right there.
You still have that lighter from earlier? There should be 4 points if you want to press those.
Where are they?
They're on our threshold.
What?
I didn't want him to do something to me. I think he did.
Well, unfortunately, your time to talk to me has finished. Here, if you want to take those, we'll put these.
No, put these on.
We'll put them first. Stay right there. No, you're good. You're good. Stay right there. Lift up this leg.
Sit down.
Sit down. Are reality setting in now?
I just know that I did.
Reality setting in now. You weren't worried before you played calm and cool for a long time.
No, but it seems like you just want to pin it on me.
Pin it on you. I've been talking to you.
Wait,
for
no, he was
15
trying to.
hours.
You
He was
asked
trying
me
to climb through the
something, I'm not
ceiling.
sure if he did it, you were like, that means I did it.
And escape.
Just made the same mistake a lot of people do. You can't use the small key. Thought you could lie your way out of it.
No, I know I didn't do it. I know where I was. I know where I was.
The big one doesn't work.
Yeah, the big one won't work. You gotta use the small one.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, did you miss that part of something?
You gotta work this.
I'm confused. I don't know what you type weird.
Hands out.
Did you
Front building.
did you miss the part when he tried to escape? Cause you confused me with the way you write. Well, what you talking about? I'm lost. The way you text is like, I don't know. I don't know what you talking about. It's like you be missing words when you write. Like you be missing certain stuff you're supposed to be saying in there. I don't know. What am I rewinding? Rewind to where? Where you want me to rewind it to? Because I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like you be writing in incomplete sentences. To the part where the cops came in. Okay, what is it that you want to see to when the cops came in? But maybe I can explain it to you. What did you want me to? What you wanted to see when they came in? remember when they put the cuffs on him. Right. Yeah, I remember that part. So what about it? What about it? Yo, y'all missed the part. This dude tried to escape. Y'all wasn't even here. When he tried to escape, he tried to climb through the ceiling and escape. This weirdo. That one officer made him sit in the chair, then made him stand up. Yeah, he was trying to get a lighter out of his pocket. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the escape. I'm gonna go back to where he tried to escape, so y'all can see it real quick. Cause it ain't really nothing else after this, honestly. He just sit there and be talking. Right, but what am I looking for? What am I watching? Don't you know they can see you, dummy? They can see you moving around, idiot. Like a 2-year-old child. Get your ass down.
Turn around. Get your hands behind your back.
They watching you, idiot. They can see you.
This is for your safety.
What part? I don't know. I don't know what.
For your safety, okay?
I don't know what to do.
Just relax. Stop tensing your arms.
I'm lost completely. I don't even know what you're looking for.
Now, if you move, they're going to tighten up on you. That's on you.
I'm lost. I rewinded it all the way back.
You're still tensing up, Jerome. Relax, okay? Listen, I know.
Right. What are you looking for?
Hey.
You gotta
They put cuffs on him, made him stand back up so they can empty out his pockets. That's it.
More than ample opportunity.
They asked me if the guy did it, and I said I didn't know.
Jerome.
Hey, stop tensing so he can lock these.
I'm not.
They're going to tighten up on you if you want.
9 times
You are trying to spit some irrational stuff at a room full of rational people, including yourself. You are a very rational person.
He did it. He did it. I didn't do it.
Who was walking towards the door?
I don't want nobody to kill me.
He was not walking towards the door.
I don't want nobody to kill me.
Where was he gonna go?
Somebody did something.
He got cuffs. He got leg irons on. He can't go nowhere.
Still have that lighter from earlier?
Yeah, but he can't go nowhere. It's all these cops in there. Where he gonna go, Rabbit?
I didn't want him to do something to me, but I think he did it.
Unfortunately, your time to talk to me has finished.
What?
Here, if you want to take those, we'll put these.
It's another cop right there. He was about to walk into the other cop.
Sir, you're good. You're good.
He probably was just confused on which way they wanted him to go.
Sit down.
A reality set. No.
I just know that I did.
A reality set. You weren't worried before you played Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
he probably thought they was saying like go to the other cops so they can put the leg irons on him.
You for 15, 16 hours.
You asked me as soon as I said I'm not sure if he did it, you were like,
Just made the same mistake a lot of people. You used small fees. Thought you could lie your way out of it.
no, I didn't do it. I know where I was. I know where I was.
The big one doesn't work?
Yeah, the big one won't work. You gotta use the small one.
Yeah.
Yep. That's too tight.
We're taking it off.
You gotta work with it.
Your hands out. By that front building, you turn to the gate and you make a right. And these buildings, our building, it might be building 500. So this is a guy out there doing some stuff.
Tag out. So do that.
Hopefully 9 times out of 10 I'll find them.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and his other belongings. That's one of my letters. Alright, man. We'll be back. Please don't go anywhere, by the way. You can't go.
No, I know the cameras.
Just roll off.
I know you guys watching.
Yeah. Where's your glasses at, Jerome? They take your glasses?
They were sitting right there.
Okay. Did you leave them up there when you tried to go up there?
No, I had them in my pocket.
Okay. But I just want to make sure. I want to make sure we get them back to you.
I know that. I just know how it is.
How what is?
The guy who I left on the gun.
The one thing Kamala Harris has always been: fearless. As a prosecutor, she put murderers and abusers behind bars. As California's Attorney General, she went after the big banks and won $20 billion for homeowners.
Alright, shut up, Kamala.
I just know that I wouldn't be safe if he did or if he didn't. He was saying, they said that he did it, that I wouldn't be safe anywhere. I'd have to ask me like protect custody and stuff. Yeah.
Here's the bottom line, man. All right. You are refusing to accept responsibility for anything. You are characterizing everything and making an excuse and coming up with these creative explanations.
No, I'm accepting
that don't make sense.
I'm accepting responsibility for giving the gun to somebody, but
what was your purpose of giving them the gun?
He just asked me to hold it.
That's he
rented it from me.
But why? What was he going to do with it? What did he tell you he was going to do with it? What did you ask him to do with it?
That wasn't my business. Whatever he was going to do with it. But he could have went in the apartment. Maybe he thought I was in the.
That's nonsense, man.
I don't
if he
know.
borrowed the gun from you, why would he go in the apartment thinking you're in there? That's nonsense.
People do that type of stuff all the time.
You know that's nonsense. Here's the thing, man. All right.
Some people look at me and they think that I've had a guy in that apartment complex try to rob me, and I didn't even have any money on me.
Okay.
So it's just one of those types of things. But the guy, if you ask about, they'll probably give you a description of him. I said he's like Indian.
All right. Here's the thing. Look, I'm gonna take you back to elementary, right? Right?
Yeah.
We call those learning opportunities. Right? You learn from those.
Yeah, he a little retarded.
Character.
Sorry.
Persons and makes us better people. It
provides
continue to make those same mistakes.
That's true.
Right?
Understood.
Okay. So now let's say I'm.
Oh wait, what time is it?
I'm an 8-year-old
Oh, it's
little boy.
12:30, y'all.
Mama goes to the grocery store and she knows that this 8-year-old little boy.
It's 12:30, man. We're about to end this.
But the only time I get chocolate chip cookies is if I eat all the
See, I've been
veggies
on here
on my plate.
144 minutes.
So, I like my veggies. I don't like to eat them every day. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll slide a couple of them off in the trash can. I'll slide them to the dog, the cat, whoever. And then I'll say, hey, Mama, can I have some cookies?
Yeah.
Now, am I being completely honest with Mama? By saying I ate my veggies, am I being completely honest with her?
Yeah.
I am.
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I'm just agreeing with what you're saying.
I don't want you to agree. I want you to I'm trying to see if you're able to follow and comprehend what I'm saying. Okay? So if I am dishonestly getting rid of these veggies, giving them to the dog, throwing them in the trash, but yet I'm telling my mom that I am eating all of them because I know my reward is going to be a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Right? Am I being honest with her? Am I being honest with myself?
I understand, but I know.
Again, we can agree to disagree, okay? You will have an opportunity to explain your story before a jury of your peers, and then it will be up to them to make a determination as to whether or not they feel like a reasonable, prudent person such as yourself, who has such ridiculous explanations, that evidence overwhelmingly contradicts these ridiculous explanations. And then it'll be up to them to decide what your future is going to be. That is not up to me. That is not up to anyone else here in the room, okay? So these are just things that you need to think about and you need to process. Something went terribly wrong. It's time to be a man and step up and own and take responsibility for your actions. It's plain and simple, okay? There's nothing, at this point, there is nothing you can do that's going to change what happened. There's nothing that's going to go back.
Where's the weapon?
It is now in our custody, okay? I'll be completely honest with you, just like these guys were. We recovered the weapon from the place that you hid it. We took it to our fire. One of the part of the delays of us taking so long to get back to interview you is we took it to our firearm. We have a firearms laboratory. We took it and we had to test fire that gun, and that gun is the gun that was used to kill, that you used.
Didn't kill it.
Okay. If you didn't do it yourself, you had somebody do it.
I didn't even know that she was dead until I made it to the scene.
That's false, man.
It's true.
That's fake news. All right. Again, I'm not going to disagree. All right. But what I'm telling you is, I don't need to tell you. Okay. You know, if you have any type of conscience, so you know what you did and what you're responsible for.
I know that.
Whether directly or indirectly, you know that, and you have to bear that. I don't have to bear that. Okay. That's something that you have to bear, and obviously it's having an effect on you because reasonable, prudent people don't do what you just tried to do.
But I know that I didn't do it.
Okay. If you personally didn't do it, then you know who did it, and you know why they did it, because you asked them or told them to do it for you. So you could distance yourself.
I would never ask anybody to do that for me.
Okay.
But there might have been some. I don't stay over there. The last time that I was over there was that last Saturday.
So you're telling me that the gun fairy just showed up at your house mysteriously with a gun that you used to kill, and you just buried it. Also didn't think we would find it, which is why you weren't worried about us going to your house. All right. The problem is you think you're smarter than everybody. All right. Take a minute and realize and accept responsibility for your actions, man.
The responsibility that I'm willing to accept is the fact that I gave him the gun and I shouldn't have asked him. I shouldn't have told him to give it back to me.
Okay. Well, again.
And I didn't know what he did with it. I didn't ask him to do anything. And that's just...
Okay. Well, again, we can agree to disagree, okay? I don't think there's anything productive that's going to come from us continuing to talk about this, because you're going to continue with your same story, which doesn't make sense.
I mean, the thing about that is, when he said that, it automatically felt like he was just trying to I felt like he was trying to disregard what I said.
Yes, sir.
I almost went insane.
The facts and evidence do not align with your story, okay? It is reality. It is time for reality to set in, and it's time for a reality check. He's not trying to trick you. He's not trying to persuade you into saying or doing something that you didn't do. You are being charged with murder. We have had an attorney from the state attorney's office who has been part of this investigation from the time we got called. That attorney evaluates the evidence independently and objectively.
So who else? It was me and who else?
What do you mean, you and who else?
Me. Who are the other suspects?
We don't chase suspects. We follow evidence. Is what we do. We follow facts and evidence. Okay.
But yesterday,
which ultimately leads to the identification of a suspect.
But yesterday, when you guys grabbed me, when I went over to the scene, I wasn't doing anything but just going out there to see what was going on. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't heard anything about anything.
That's false.
That's true.
You may have convinced yourself that that's true. But we can prove that that is not true, okay? And you will get, I'm telling you, you will have your day, sir, okay? Let's talk about something different.
Before we go to this next step, can one of your colleagues just give me a cigarette so I can smoke and then I can go?
I think the cigarette, I think we have been more than accommodating for you, okay?
I know it'll be a while.
You've had your last one for a little while, okay? So, it's not, I'm not trying to...
Do you want me to help you find Scotty?
If Scotty actually exists, yes, but I think Scotty's a fictitious character, to be quite honest with you.
Wow. A lot of people out there know.
Okay.
It's okay to hope again, to want something better, to have victories, and still reach for more. Hard-working Americans.
Did you play any sports growing up?
Played basketball, football.
Organized or just kind of pick up here and there?
Organized.
Okay.
It wasn't bad.
All right. Now, you play Pop Warner?
No, I never played Pop Warner. My parents wanted me to kind of stay away from it. I played basketball when I was that age.
Okay.
I didn't play football until high school.
Okay. You went to University Christian?
I went to University Christian 6th and 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
And then when I got to high school, I went to First Coast for a year. Then I went to Reebok the rest of the remaining 3 years.
Okay. Play football at Reebok?
Yeah, I did. I made it to an all-star game.
Did you play defensive back or safety or running back or something?
I played middle linebacker.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was decent.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you're fast, but you just didn't strike me as having the size for a middle linebacker.
I weighed like 220 in high school.
All right.
It's like 5'11".
Your pops is in good shape.
Yeah,
you got good genes, man.
Yeah, I know it's hurting them, man.
I mean, did you play AAU basketball?
No, my cousin did it.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't know what to say, man. You know, you have your whole life in front of you. Try to stay out of trouble. Try and walk a tightrope.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you take care of them while you're doing it. Try to keep a family pedigree.
Personally, sometimes things happen, man. Sometimes things happen that ain't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Emotions are hard to control, man.
I mean, it's just a major disappointment. It's not even me, man. It just made me feel like you let the family down. The main thing
You did let your family down. Start thinking your family is a great family.
All I ever wanted to do was just take care of the family, make sure everybody was good.
You can still do that because you know what? Look at what you have put them through because of your actions. Okay? You can start to fix that and repair that by being honest with yourself, being honest with your parents. Mom and dad are going to love you no matter what. Okay? They're going to love you. They're your parents. There is no love. There's nothing that's going to come between you and them that is going to divide that love. All right? Sometimes it's tough love. And sometimes we don't want to hear it and we don't want to feel it because it's tough love. But that's a parent's job. Right?
That's true.
Parents' job is to tell us, hey, I didn't raise you like that, and I know they didn't raise you like that. Your parents.
Yeah, but just this type of situation, just having this type of news within the family, within
It's devastating.
everybody, within the network, within everything that everybody's worked so hard for.
Absolutely.
It's
devastating.
It hurts a lot worse than anything else, because you work so long to gain a reputation, and all it takes is
just like
a few moments,
and it's gone,
for things to go away,
to erode.
And I can't even. I don't have a feeling right now. I've never really felt this way.
Let me ask you this: do you think you're a bad person, or do you think you made some bad decisions?
I don't think I'm a bad person.
I don't either. You've been very successful.
But when it comes to
relationships, emotions,
choices, and things of that nature, I think sometimes I straddle the fence in some regards.
Hey, listen to me. You're not alone.
And
we all struggle with that. You're not alone, man.
And then I miss my mom. I miss my children. And this situation is a major step backwards when it comes to the things that I've been looking forward to. Every day you wake up, you just.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just the only reason you try is because of who's coming behind you.
Sure.
It's the only reason you give it a shot.
No, absolutely.
It's the only reason why you stay persistent. And I know a lot of ways.
Sitting over there crying now.
Prices. I made a lot of sacrifices just to get certain opportunities.
The same way your parents made sacrifices.
Just to even be able to do certain things, man. It's like you pay a high price just to be able to live. And when I say live, it's not living, I'm breathing and drinking and stuff like that. Like live, like I can give my child an opportunity. I can teach my son a craft. I can give my daughter something to help her that goes outside of her beauty pageants, stuff like that. And those were the main things that pushed me. And with this situation, it feels like a lot of progress went backwards, and it hurts. It's an unexplainable feeling when you have a vision, when you see where things can go, and the only reason you have a vision is because of your children. My time in the sun, it's been gone. I'm an adult now. But their time in the sun is just starting. And it sucks. And I've carried the weight so much, even when it came to carried the weight. She never even looked at different things, just putting my family in a different situation. She wasn't a homeowner until I bought a house. And that was a proud moment for me because I did it by myself.
Sure. That's a huge accomplishment.
And I put my kids in my house, and I had a place for her to go. And you just take the inertia, you just keep going and moving forward, and it turns into different things, it transitions into different things. And the only reason you do that stuff is for your kids. The reason why you buy a house and not go get an apartment is so that your children have a yard to play in. so your children can have a true ownership, privilege.
And safe.
Yes, and
something to call their own, something that they were comfortable in, something that they, you know.
Yeah, I asked her mom to let her live with her for a few more months while I got things together in Connecticut once I moved.
Because mom was.
Yeah, and you know, she just wanted to try and do something on her own, you know, just have her own place, when really all she had to do was be patient, have something bigger than what she was looking at. I didn't think of Mission Point as a safe place for my kids to stay. I hated it when she, I felt like she was tormenting me when she moved my children out there, because that's a place where I would never go and get an apartment at, you know. Got a guy selling weed, selling marijuana right down the way, stuff like that. I didn't grow up like that. So for me to see my kids in a situation that was totally different from my childhood, I felt like she was shortchanged. And I put it on my back again. Like, all right, let me do this, let me fix this, let me make sure we get what we need where I'm at, so that, you know, because I'm always in charge of everything. I'm always in charge of the finances. I'm always in charge of whatever we do. And
dip into Raising Cane's when you crave something hot and fresh and oh so delicious. Dip in for cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and garlicky buttered Texas toast. Our secret cane sauce makes every dip a delight.
I felt like we lost the teamwork aspect of things. The only reason you do what you do is for your family. The rest of the stuff, you know, nobody gives a damn about the type of shirt you wear.
Right.
Because they have thousands of different brands.
Materialistic stuff can be replaced.
Nobody gives a damn.
Relationships can be, right?
Exactly.
Relationships and the value you place in them and the examples that you set, it can't be, they're irreplaceable.
Exactly. And, you know, you put those strong things into this, like, you put those solid fundamentals into your children, and you just pray that those things grow within them, while at the same time teaching them not to overly emphasize on some of the things that within society we look at as, oh, we have to have it. No, the main things that we have to have come from more of a pyramid standpoint. When you talk about hierarchy of needs, and
You have to have a solid foundation for starters, right?
Exactly.
No matter what, the foundation's got to be solid.
When you talk about food, clothing, and shelter being that foundation,
Moral values, whatever you instill in the person.
and then once those things are on cruise control, by that time you'll stop think you'll be able to do some of the things that you want to do without even thinking about it, because the foundations will be so strong. It's like when people talk about building castles in sand or building a castle on concrete, things like that. And you know me, I never minded working hard. You know, I never minded doing the extra work,
Putting in the work.
Yeah, like even with my family.
Probably because you knew that if you expected to achieve some type of success or a result, you knew that you had to put in the work. I can tell that you come from a good family. Your folks are good people. Your folks, I'm telling you, they are. Even I just met them, I can tell, and you can tell. You're educated enough to know that when you meet someone, you can tell if they were genuinely a good person or they are not.
I can tell, but a lot of times you still deal with people on both sides, and you know you always have to. It's just a certain way of doing things. We learn. We see things from both ends. We choose where we want to stay within our square, but we accept others from their square, and we're able to develop things based on like-minded.
That's what makes us. That's what, despite what differences and things that are going on in our country today, that's what still makes this the greatest country in the world.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
I mean, we
pot.
are never going to agree on everything, and it's okay to disagree. Right?
Yeah.
So I just wish more people would adopt and understand that and accept that is the problem.
That's something that I had started kind of, I wasn't overly sharing, you know, but I had one of those things where I just kind of, I'm a black man. Most people who are my color, the only thing they like are shoes and clothes and jewelry. I don't even wear jewelry.
I don't even know what the fuck this dude is talking about no more.
You know, God told me a long time, don't wear it all. And
all right, gang.
Being conservative.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what the hell this dude is talking about no more. He's out of his biscuit. But this was funny. But anyway, to tell y'all what happened, they charged him. He wound up getting life in prison. Behind him, doing what he did. So yeah, end the story. Game over for Buddy. Um, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I appreciate everybody that came out. You want to donate to the channel? Hit the cash app $ OZ1700. Support your boy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Uh, show me love like I show y'all love. I see y'all tomorrow. I ain't got really too much to say because I'm sleepy as crap. I'm tired. I was over here struggling this whole I was over here struggling this whole time. But I missed y'all, man, and I know I owed y'all crazy lives. So yeah, man. Tomorrow we right back at it though. We right back at it tomorrow. It's game time tomorrow. I'm gonna get some rest. Y'all know the motto. Be safe. Stay focused. And most importantly, stay out the way.